Come and join us and see what we got. Having fun and doing taking cool shots. Watch our videos, laugh a lot. Well, join us and any care shall be forgot. It's the after show chat where they go where and Harold Angelo came to see. It's the after show chat. We'll have some fun. Games going nuts. We don't know what else to sing about. So I'll throw it in. Something. The clock is ticking and time to start the show. What time it ends, we just don't know. Hopefully Mrs. Dufresne doesn't wake up. Oh, Mrs. Dufresne. Once it's for certain we're all happy friends. And all together the fun never ends. So stick around and watch with us. Is the after show chat.
Get your butt to bed, Harold Dufresne.
Hey, this is Amanda
And Mike.
from Bad Mary, and you are watching the After Show Chat.
Hey, what a surprise! Oh, surprise! Oh, I mean the intro with Mike and Amanda. That was the surprise. What a great. Oh,
Hi,
Gene froze. Oh, there we go.
No, I was giving you the stink eye.
Okay. All righty. Welcome everyone. It's funny that Mike and Amanda introed us because we have them on as guests tonight. That's just our Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa, I'm so sorry. Happy birthday. I did not go on social media today. I will send you a little birthday greeting out there. I'm sorry. Mother Teresa, happy birthday. Jennifer, there you go. Steve, Krista, Travis, Jen, Crystal, all of them out there. Tiny Tim, I don't want to miss anybody. All right, gang, let me shut up. All right, let me introduce our guest again tonight. We have two guests tonight. They were on, I think it was right at the middle of May, right at the end of May. They were back. They went on tour Japan. They said they were going to come back on. They lived up to their promise. And we got them back from the great band Bad Mary. We got Amanda and Mike. So let's welcome back to the show our good friends Amanda and Mike from Bad Mary. Yay!
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Oh, I love that show.
Yeah, I love the show and I love the song. We like I said, the last time y'all came on the show. There you go. You changed the pickle to a Bad Mary. Perfect, Angelo. You're always in the ball.
Cute.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Or it could be this one.
Slick.
Nice.
Oh, Pepto.
I need that later.
Yeah.
That's later.
Too many pickles.
Too many pickles. Ooh, I had some pickles yesterday. Look, gang, right before to recap everybody, if you're not familiar with Bad Mary, they're a great band from New York. Fantastic band. We played their video. In fact, I played one of their videos. I played The Floor is Lava again. I like that song, so I played it.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Krista's a big Krista. Last time we had and Krista's in the chat right now, and we had Krista on the show, and she was like, "Oh, I love Bad Mary when y'all had them on." And so we got a lot of feedback, good feedback.
Well, thank you, Krista. Hi, Krista.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, Vanita's in there. Thank you, Vanita. So whenever y'all came on, y'all were getting ready to go on tour. Hey,
Yeah.
John W. Davis, to Japan, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. Just we'll talk about some other stuff that I got from Japan from you guys too. We'll talk about that.
Yeah. Hey, like you said, you got to be in the contest to win it, and
You got to be in the contest.
won it.
And if people don't know, Bad Mary was running a contest right before they were going to Japan. I think it was everybody who was a supporter of the band Patreon, right?
Patreon or Twitch.
Yeah. And I said, I'm gonna, and this is the long story short, but I always believe in backing bands and whatnot that I like, the music that I like, and I do a lot, here and there. But I figured, why not join? And I'm still a member, and it goes to y'all to help y'all out. And it's really just I wish more bands would actually do that because I really like supporting the bands that I love. Um, and why don't y'all? What made y'all decision to do that? To run that? Just
So the first time we went to Japan in 2019, we had done everyone who signed up for at a certain level. Like we had this push on Patreon.
I think we were more active on.
Yeah, we were a little bit more active on Patreon at the times before we were doing Twitch, and we had this thing where it was like a thing where it's like, hey, anyone who signs up $10 or more per month on Patreon, you're gonna get a gift box from Japan, and we would send you a gift box. So we sent out a lot of gift boxes.
I personally put together a lot of gift boxes. So anybody, if you see this, that got one of those, that was a lot of fun. But it was a lot of like,
it was a lot of gift boxes. So we were coming home from Japan, and we had all these weird things that we bought at all these different stores.
We each picked like our own items to put in that represented us.
And it had like each box had a little bit of stuff. It was a smaller box than the one you got, Harold. And I remember like in the airport, we were trying to like figure out who was taking what because all of our bags were just too heavy.
I had like a tote bag, I think, full of Kit Kats.
Yeah. So we were like, we had like these Hello Kitty like ice packs that I'm like, they're gonna get punctured, and I'm gonna have whatever that ice pack juice is all over my clothes. And luckily, we got lucky. Everything made its way back, and like I threw like it was like a Game Boy game and stuff like that. But so that's what we did the first time around. The second time around, we wanted to make it a little bit more like, hey, you know what? We wanted to do a more special gift box and do fewer of them. So we wanted to, really, pull a name out of a hat, and whoever has been with us. And we pulled a couple names out of the hat, and you were one of them.
And we were very excited about that because I think we had just met you really the first time.
Yeah, it was. It was.
So that was awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, we wanted to do it again because we just had so much fun with it.
I can't imagine trying to do it the way y'all did it the first time. That's an undertaking.
A lot of boxes.
There
dude.
were a lot of boxes,
and
the boxes weren't boxes, so I had to construct the box itself and then build everything. So it was a process, but it was a lot of fun. But just a lot of love went into them.
What's fun about it is, especially with these newer ones we did. So the first one was like, it's like you had to take the box, fill it with stuff, and then put it in a box so that you could ship it. So it was a lot of box work. It was a lot of we call it boxception. So with this time around, we did put boxes in bags, I guess, to send them out, the mailer bags. But this time around, we wanted to put more stuff in it because we were doing fewer, and we wanted to single-handedly really pick special stuff that would represent each of us, and everyone put their personal touch on the box. So
I think I put the Spy Family cookies.
Yeah, Amanda had the Spy Family cookies in there. I think
double whammy for me.
I picked up some Super Famicom, Super Nintendo games.
Yeah.
David had some squishy toy stuff, and then we just dumped canned candy.
Yes. I tell you what, I'm trying to find the pictures I took, and I did put it on the show when I opened it. I should have pulled. I didn't want to waste. I didn't want to. I'm going to send y'all that video when I open it.
Oh, good.
Because I meant to do that, and I'm just so busy. But I'm going to send y'all the video instead of showing it on the show. I'm going to send it to you. Maybe we'll replay it again. But I tell you what, I'll be honest with you. Those my grandson. He got a hand. I'm going to be honest with you. He got his hands on some of the stuff. All right.
Good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at it. And he did not want to open up those. I mean, he did not want to open it. He did not want to. Now I got some of the candy for sure. I kept a lot of our stuff. But boy, that's fine. He went mad for that.
Good.
You, yeah. I was wondering who picked what, so that's very interesting.
Yeah, everyone puts their little touch, their little touch. I'm the nerdy gamer, so I was like games, throw games in there. Which one did you get? Did you get Final Fight or did you get Street Fighter 2? Oh, you got Final Fight.
I got Street Fighter 2.
You got Street Fighter 2. All right. Yeah, I saw it and I'm like, someone's got to get Street Fighter 2. That's necessary.
No,
But yeah.
I mean, that was very thoughtful. I was very, very, very impressed. I was like shocked, and it came beautiful. I mean, I want to find the picture. I did take pictures and I did show them the show, but the pack. I mean, everything was just top notch, and I can't thank y'all enough. And I'm glad I had the opportunity to be part of the fun. So and I'm glad. And I'm happy to support the band too.
Thank you. That means everything. You know, it's about the support. You know, you're thanking us. We should be thanking you.
I am thanking you. Thank you.
Yes, we are thanking you. Yeah. So.
And hi, Cassandra. I see a Cassandra in the comments.
Yeah,
saying hi again.
Yeah, Cassandra was there with us the first time y'all came on.
Very cool.
She was in Seattle and she was on camera with us the first time y'all came on.
Yeah.
Is Ramona's gonna be here in a little bit?
You know, Ramona's here. She's almost here. She's in the background.
But they have a child and they have to. I mean, it's a little early and they have to.
And my mom's on standby too.
But she's here. Right. She's literally right here. So if you ask anything, she's
all right. That sounds good because I know how now. Look, how was Japan? How was the tour over there?
Oh, so much fun. It's my favorite. To put it succinctly, it's my favorite.
It's a pretty good way to put it.
It's the food is amazing. The people are incredible. The crowds at the shows are so into what is happening that it is just such a great energy. Like the second you start, it's just.
You know,
if somebody was like, "Oh, do you want to go back tomorrow?" I'd be like, "Yes."
Yeah, I mean, if I could swing it, I'd go back tomorrow. You know, the thing with it is that, you know, you go to the other side of the world and, you know, it's terrifying to a degree because you're like, hey, I've got these songs, we've written these songs, and some of these songs we've been playing for a very, very long time. And you say, you know, people in the United States like it. You know, we have a lot of people who love our music, and we're super, super grateful for that. And now we're going to go somewhere in the world where, you know, I'm speaking broken Japanese on stage while, you know, we're trying to get the message through to these, like Amanda said, wonderful, wonderful people, wonderful crowds, incredible bands.
No. Yet,
yeah,
you know,
that
like
we don't know us. They don't know us.
Or some of the shows that like we actually did, because the first time we went, it was awesome that we got to see people again. So it was wild to go and have a couple friends in the crowd too.
Yeah.
But for the most part, people that don't know us or haven't seen us before and maybe heard a song or two, and we're like, oh, I don't.
Yeah, and to be able to connect with people who, you know, and it's kind of weird because there is something familiar about it. The music scene feels the same, right? No matter, you know, we all try to communicate with each other as best we can, and it feels like home, even though it's somewhere far away. And it was so cool to like go back to some of the clubs and see our stickers on the wall, and go to some places in Tokyo and see our stickers still up. So it's really nice to see that. And you can't honestly, like we the first tour was incredible. We were totally blown away. We didn't know what to expect in 2019, so we were tempering our expectations when we went back, because we were like, listen, the first tour was great. This one might not be as good. You never know, right? And then we went back and it was actually better. It was actually a better tour than the first time.
That was great.
You know, it was great to connect with the folks over in Japan, and we love it there. And we hope soon, crossing all fingers and all toes, to get back there as soon as we can, because they're the best. We love it over there.
What was wild was still there was one place, we only played one place twice. So from the first tour, there was only one venue that was the same venue, and walking into there and not having to log into the Wi-Fi was wild.
Yeah,
it was just like,
oh, yeah. We already had the password saved.
They haven't changed it.
They haven't changed it since 2019.
No. We walked in and I said, of course my Wi-Fi connected already. This is great.
This is awesome.
Now you know you're home.
Yeah.
You're in that place and your Wi-Fi automatically. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Wi-Fi password, you're like, no, I'm good.
I'm good.
I got it.
No airdrop necessary. We're good.
Yeah. I love that. Like I'm on a trip somewhere and I haven't been there like in 3 or 4 years, and you walk in and it just automatically. Wow. Oh,
Now that's service. But no, it was wild.
That I tell you what, I was following you pretty good on closely on your Instagrams and
Yeah.
watching your posts and whenever I see a I think it was one morning y'all came live a couple morning I think y'all came live or y'all were playing, so the time difference, it was probably nighttime over there, but over here it was like daytime, and I was watching some. It looked like a fantastic tour. I'm so happy, and I know a few bands. I know Kurt Baker's going to Japan pretty soon too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and I'm just so happy that you guys, the bands I love, get to do that and go and tour a country and get positive feedback. That's incredible to me. That really is incredible.
Yeah, I mean it's incredible to us too. We're still kind of. It's funny. It's weird because when you've been doing it all these years, it's like it's still one of those things where it's just like
I will never not be like surprised and excited by every new thing that we get to do. Like I don't think I can ever be. I think I will be like, if we're still doing this and I'm like 86 years old and still rocking, and it's like, oh, we're going to play like Sweden and I've never been there before, I'd be like, awesome. Or like, I don't think, I think every new next thing or going even if we've been there like 14 times will be, I'm constantly excited. I'm constantly in awe. And like this tonight, like I remember having so much fun the first time, and all day today we've been like, we get to go on the after show chat again. Like I've been so amped all day to just come hang out with you guys, like and chat. That's how I live.
Definitely made our week.
You can connect to our Wi-Fi too. We don't change the password. Yeah, John W. Davis, the campground, the Jellystone campground he works. He hasn't changed the password in 8 years. Either.
Good.
I don't change the password either. I'll tell you the truth. All right. That just blows me away. Let me ask you. I wanted to ask you this last time, and I really asked. But on a tour like Japan, do they? And you don't have to answer if you don't want to. I'm just curious. Do they pay? Do they pay for your flights to go over there, or is that all on you?
No, that's us. We get there on our own dime, and we're doing it. We're completely DIY.
Yeah.
We are completely a DIY band. Everything we do is DIY. We record everything ourselves. We do all our own art. We we don't do our art. David, our guitar player, does all of our art.
That'd be David.
David, our guitar player, does all of our art. He directs all of our videos. He puts them together. He does all the recording, mixing, mastering. We write all our music together. So everything we do is totally independent. So yeah, when we got to go over to Japan, we're the ones kind of putting together the funds to get over there, and all that stuff. But we have great people that we know over there that have worked with us to book a tour. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we also Oh, thank you. But we also we work with a wonderful publicist here in the States by the name of Dana. She's the best. We love working with her as well. So I have to give her all the credit too, because she's done so much work with us over the last couple of years, and it's been amazing. But no, going over to Japan, it's all on us. So the good thing about being independent like that is that sink or swim, we're the ones calling the shots.
At the end of the day, it's up to you.
Yeah, it's up to us. We got to put in the work. And you know what? It's good because it's tough because it can be very, very expensive. But we only owe money to ourselves at that point.
Right.
And then on top of that, sometimes it provides us with the necessary drive, right? To sit down and like, hey, listen, we got to write stuff. We got to put more music out.
Also with Japan in particular, the flight itself, as far as travel and expense and whatnot, the flight, if you're thinking of going or want to go, because I know a lot of people have talked to us about it and asked about it, the flight is going to be the most expensive monetarily and time-wise, because it does take a long time to get there. And it is, but once you're there, like We plug this all the time. They do not sponsor us. They have not sponsored us, but we talk about this all the time. You can go to Japan and survive on 7-Eleven and be perfectly happy with actually delicious fresh food. And we did that a lot while we were there. And like we went to some sit down places and had like nice, like, okay, we had a couple days off where like I love food. So I was like, okay, I want to try this. And I'm looking, but a lot of times we're running from where we're staying to, okay, we got to catch this train. We have sound check. Now I've got like 20 minutes. I got to go grab something. I'm running to 7-Eleven and getting a little rice ball onigiri with and it's perfect. And I still dream about those because we don't have them here. And it sounds like, oh, it's 7-Eleven, but like I can't run to the 7-Eleven here and get it. Like I dream about this food. It's like right around the corner. The 2 times we've gone, there's been one around the corner. There's one on like every corner. It's kept us alive, and it like was such a budget friendly fresh find that so 7-Eleven Japan, you're doing
no
couple of weeks, your body's like used to that 7-Eleven food, and then you come back here and it's like, wait, what is going on? Like,
it's like fresh produce and stuff. Yeah.
I'll
But
tell you,
I always lose weight on swear. Like, and I also like eat like I'm because I'm constantly running and going, but it's just the food is different and it's like fresh. And I come home and I'm like, I feel great. What is this? And it's like, oh, you've been eating like.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, well, one, if 7-Eleven Japan did want to sponsor us,
I wouldn't be against.
I could send you an email address to where you could contact me directly. So for the idiots out there,
you'll be doing commercials the next time in Japan.
Yeah, I'd do it. Sign me up. Let's go. I'm not the actor here. She is, but we can make it work. But yeah, no, it's a great trip. And like Amanda said, like the biggest hurdle getting there is, one, for us, since we're in New York, it's the 14-hour flight to get there. And on top of that, it's the cost of the flight. The flights are pretty expensive, but once you get over there, it's reasonable. You can eat well on, not just at 7-Eleven. You can eat well at plenty of places for reasonable amount of money. But going over there
right now for like $10 a minute. If you go to like a ramen place and you get like a big bowl of ramen and like a beer, it's like $10
American.
Wow.
Yeah,
American.
$10
It's
Wow.
yeah.
I will have to say, though, to answer John W. Davis's question, no, we did not get to see the Giant Gundam. I'm really bummed about it because I've wanted to see the Giant Gundam every time I've been there, and we just haven't had the time to get over there. So that just means I'll have to go again and see the Giant Gundam.
I think he's going. I think you don't go see it, Mike, on purpose, just so you have an excuse to go back. I think.
Yeah, I'm always gonna leave something off the checklist so that I can force myself to go back. It's like, I only played like 17 games of Street Fighter. I should have played 20. Guess I gotta go burn.
This time was the spaghetti ice cream for me. There's like ice cream that I don't know what it is. They push it through this. It looks like spaghetti. And a friend of mine at home was like sent a video of it to me. It was like, you need to try this while you're there. I saw it once and I was just so full that I was like, okay, the next time I see it, I'll definitely get it. And then I never saw it again while we were there. So that's mine. We gotta go back.
All right, we'll go get spaghetti.
Gotta get spaghetti ice cream.
Spaghetti and going to see the robot. I second your emotion about Dana. Dana always has been nice to me. Thanks to Dana, I met up with you guys. I'll be honest with you because I think who do you have with Vance? So she introduced me to you guys and Nonstop to Cairo, and she helped us get the doggy rots. Yeah. So
Nonstop to Cairo. Those guys are good. We know them personally.
Yeah.
Nonstop to Cairo. I didn't realize they worked with her. She's Nonstop to Cairo rules. I love those guys.
Yeah. They were very good. They were very nice, and very good guests. And
we played. Yeah, we played a lot of. We played a bunch of shows
with
them.
We
were playing with those
They're
guys
awesome.
for years. They're awesome.
Yeah. They're very. I mean, they were very nice guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all because of Dana. So I do agree with you. Dana always helps us out, and I just email her and
she rolls.
Yeah, she she's quick to answer, and she really good.
Got to spread that love where we can because she's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and without her, we would have known y'all probably, and got the Dolly Rots, and y'all played with the Dolly Rots just recently in Amityville.
Yeah, right by the house.
Wow.
They came to our neck of the woods.
Yeah, they you know, it was funny. We got on the show and we got the show and we flipped out. We played with them once before that in New York City. We were in Barry Electric in New York City, downtown Manhattan, and Amityville's on Long Island. Just to let everyone know, it's not in, it is on. You are on Long Island when you're here. We are from Long Island, if you can't tell by my accent. So when they came to town, we're like, oh, geez, that's like less than 10 miles from our house. So we got on the show, and it was fantastic. It was so good, and you know, it was just an incredible night. We love playing with them. They're awesome people. It's cool to meet bands that you look up to, and meet them as people. And it's just like they're just as, you know, in it as we are, and at the same time they're super kind, and just honestly just a good group to just hang out. We were just chilling and like chatting and shooting the breeze and telling stories. It was beautiful. It was a wonderful night.
It's very cool for me to like meet and talk with somebody like Kelly also, because like we're friends with a lot of bands that have like married band members, and over the years like we've met and have stayed friends with a lot of them, but like they are on the road constantly, and they have like 2 kids that the kids are also incredible. They are hilarious. But like to really see like they make it all work so well, and they have such an awesome family, and they are all like just this great positive energy, and it's just very cool to be like, see like this works. Like it's I don't know, I look up to them, I look up to her a lot, and just kind of getting to speak with them and her on like a personal level was very cool. And we know a lot of people that get it, because if you play in a band, like you're always on the go and you spend a lot of time with that, and to be lucky enough to be in a band with the person that you're married to, like you get to share that time. It doesn't pull you away, which I know a lot of people too that don't have that luxury. They're in a band and it's like, okay, well, I'm gone for a month and I don't see my person. So you kind of latch on to those people that like you get it, and I love that you get it, because like I can kind of like look at you and it's like you get what this life is, you know, and you have to love it. And when you meet those people, it's very cool. It was very cool getting to play with them again, getting to see them again, especially like in our hometown. And I can't wait for them to come back.
And it was a good show. Like the band were good.
I can imagine.
You can't beat it when the company is good, the music's good. You know, you're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, and everybody came out. Like it was awesome. It was our first like real home show also since Japan. So it was good to like be back and playing like local home with some new music that we haven't really played out yet, and then to kind of hang out with them again. And it was just a great night. It was a great night.
Yeah, I admire them too. I'll be honest with you. I always did, because I can't imagine doing what they do, and having a family, you know, and having kids and everything else. And when they talked to me last week, I mean, the nicest two of the nicest people I ever sat down. I mean, they were genuine. You could tell they're genuine, good people, and and I love them. And they are going to be playing in New York, I think, and then for their album release. And,
We're definitely
waiting for that.
We're definitely going. We're definitely going to see it. So
I need to get over there.
We're gonna be hanging out.
Come hang out.
We're gonna be hanging out. We're gonna be hanging out in the room, man.
We'll save you a spot.
I'm telling you. I'm marking my words right now. I'm gonna try to get over there.
Yeah. We're just gonna be chilling and hanging out and checking out the new record.
That would be a dream. That'd be awesome.
Get a couple of slices.
I've had Night Owls stuck in my head.
That's what it's about, right?
Oh man.
Since they released that single, I've had it stuck in my head though.
Yeah. It's good. It's good stuff. I'm excited.
I'm always like you guys. I mean, I'm impressed, with bands like yourself that just because when I was in the punk in the early 90s, and everybody wanted to be DIY. Oh, I want to be DIY. I don't want to do, but I mean, you guys are the true blue DIY people. You're the ones who just go out there and do it yourself. I mean, everything.
It's exhausting. No, but it's we're happy to do it. We really are. And we have.
I think luckily we kind of have a group of tinkerers though, like especially like I spout ideas a lot. I feel like especially with like social media stuff, and you and David are very like, okay, but how does it work? How do we make this work? And you by nature are tinkerers, and you want to play with stuff and be like, okay, how do we, like David taught himself how to animate.
Yeah.
David literally taught himself how to animate and like did the Return of Space Girl video, and then has done a whole bunch of other video stuff and was like, oh, let's see how this works. And like literally sat and taught himself how to we're lucky that you guys are tinkerers by nature. You're like, oh, I bet there's a way to do that. Let's see how to do it.
I think there's probably some sort of disorder attached to this. Listen, whatever you want to say, we can't stop. It's literally like a nonstop drive to continue to mess with stuff. But as you could tell, as Harold knows, I texted him, I think at our time, 3:30 this morning. So thanks for responding. I saw a response immediately. I'm like, whoa, boy. So it was one of those things where, we since we're doing it ourselves, the cool thing about that is that we can try stuff, right? We can kind of, see what sticks. And, like Amanda said, I'm not sure if we talked about this in the last one, but the album that we had done in 2019, a full length album, The Return of Space Girl, it's a 33-minute punk rock space opera. And we had the idea to do a concept album. We turned it into this like whole thing. And
yada yada yada.
David, yada yada yada, and we got 5 years later. We 5 years later and a couple of tours. It was one of those things where David just taught himself to animate. Like animate with like After Effects and whatever animator or whatever programs he's using. I don't want to get it wrong, so I'm just gonna leave it because I'll get a text from him and be like, "That's not the program I use, Mike." So, but no, he's a master artist, and he once again, like Amanda said, we like to mess around, we like to tinker, and that's been great on social media for a lot of it. We have to get creative at this point in time.
Right.
The live stream started years ago.
Yeah.
Like we started streaming years ago, and it was literally like an iPhone suspended from the ceiling on like a rope or like just like with no mixing, no board mixing sound. It was just like, all right. And
yeah. We over time it's evolved and just using programs.
It wasn't good at first. We just tried
I thought it was okay.
Well, no, it wasn't bad though. It kept. You just got to keep moving.
But even now, it's like we have to be flexible. Yeah. We have to be quick on our feet. We've started to really push a lot of stuff onto TikTok. We have all these videos, and we've been chopping the videos up into 15. Well, we haven't. David has been chopping the videos up into 15-second clips and making them whatever you call portrait mode. And then we've just been throwing a bunch of those on TikTok. And what's wild about it is we're seeing because of that we're seeing a lot of organic growth. It's become a great platform for us for discovery.
Yeah, I don't know that we'll ever put any like, oh, here's a video that we've made just for TikTok on it. But like the stuff we already have, it's like, here's what exists. Come say hi. Come find us.
People are saying hi.
Wow, that's incredible. It's hard to get. I mean, it's like whenever you're a latecomer to the game. And by the way, Mrs. Dufresne, DIY. I had to put Gladys up over here.
Bewitched.
My wife had to go get something in the back, so I turned it off. I'm going to turn it off. But yeah, Krista watched the live, and if you don't know, they have a Twitch stream every Tuesday, 6:30 my time, 7:30 Eastern. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. And I've been on there. I was just telling him I lost my Twitch login, so I'm trying to find that. But Krista's been watching, and I am like Big Brother. I never get no sleep. I never get no sleep.
Thank you for watching, Krista. We appreciate that.
Yes. We definitely could relate to trying to learn everything on your own and improving. Because I mean, for this show, us too. I mean, when we started out, we didn't know what we were doing. Maybe we still don't, but that is building up. It builds up, and we learn new things, and just keep at it. And that's incredible. And then now, I know we talked about before the show, and I heard y'all are recording some new music, but kind of new. You want to talk about that, or you rather?
You want to take this one? You want me to talk? You go for it, Amanda.
So our first album, that's actually I'm pointing in the wrong spot, but the logo photo you have right there is the album cover for Better Days, which is our first album. Aha! Right there. And that, going back to DIY, was very like, oh, let's make an album. And we like jumped in 2 feet and recorded it at home at David's house before it became like the studio that it is now.
Before we learned a lot.
Before David had like done a lot of mixing exercises and all that. And we still play a lot of those songs in our live sets. Like there are songs in there that we have to play every single show or else people will be mad.
Yes.
So we were like, okay, it's coming out it's been out around 10 years at this point. So
10,
we were like, okay, we're at a good like anniversary time. Let's give those songs like the treatment they deserve. Let's give them the love they deserve.
Yeah.
So we're working on a 6-track of the songs that we still play all the time that's going to be released next year called Betterer Days. So the album was Better Days. This is an EP, Betterer Days, where we're revisiting some of those songs that we've been playing for a decade that really need that, like the love that they deserve, and that version of
Yeah, and the second is in parentheses.
Betterer Days.
So it's better days. I was trying to lobby that the band re-record a song we recorded for the Return of Space called Disaster Party. I kind of wanted to re-record that with horns on the track and call it Disaster Party. I was shot down.
That could be its own thing at some point. I don't know if it fits with this.
It doesn't
listing, but like I'm not against Disaster Party with horns.
That'd be on a different sound. And I tell y'all before the show, I love the idea of bands. And I don't know, what everybody else thinks of it, but a lot of times the bands come out with a first album, they just throw right in there. They don't have the knowledge or maybe the money or whatever it is to put into a good quality sound. And I love the idea of a band going in and re-record some of their early music. I mean, I just love that idea. Make it better. Better.
You want to make sure to make it better.
Yeah.
Hopefully this comes out betterer than the last one.
Yeah.
But yeah, we like these songs so much, and we just want to, we re-recorded one of our songs, Space Girl, for the Return of Space Girl record, and that came out really nice on the re-recording. So now we're at the point where we're like, oh, man.
We were toying around with doing a third one on Better Days because it came out on Better Days initially. So we're like, do we do another Space Girl?
Oh, man, 3 Space Girls is not too many.
Not too many.
But we just wanted to keep it tight. We wanted to keep it tight to 6 songs. And then, after that, new music is going to happen because it's already happening.
I hear you noodling. I don't know what it is, but I hear it.
The idea's flowing.
I hear it.
all the time. The brain's always working. The last time we had y'all on, y'all got in with Ramona. Y'all got in an animated chat with Broadway and everything else. Ramona, do you have any questions, or you want to bring up a topic again?
Well, first of all,
Yes, she's prepared.
I am.
I knew you would be.
I brought the shirt I talked about.
Oh!
Let me turn the
Oh,
background off
oh.
so you can actually see it. Hold on.
I see gummy worms.
I see Patty.
Yes.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking
Oh,
about.
that's, yeah.
Wow. Look at
Oh,
that.
Isn't
that's
it so-
amazing.
Isn't
Patty,
it so cool?
Tina,
Yes.
Yoko, Aretha, Nona, Nico, and me.
Really cute.
I love it.
Oh.
I love it.
And then
Oh my god, I love that crawfish, Ramona.
thank you. Listen. First of all, I just did this before the show. I was like, watch this. This out, crawfish in. So I took nail glue and I put it and put a clip on it, and it like was perfect. but it can't close because it's bowed in the wrong direction. So like the top cannot interact with the bottom. So then I just put it on here. So
There you
That
go.
works.
That's good.
for now.
Yes.
And then the only other Broadway information that I'll volunteer is that at the end of the month, my bestie is coming from Florida, and we're gonna go see. First of all, we were supposed to go see Once Upon a One More Time, but just like when we had tickets to Diana, they canceled it before we could go.
No.
That's happened to me too
Diana.
many times. That hurts when that happens. I'm so sorry.
I know, same to you, because it's horrible, and a lot of people don't get it because they're like, "What? You just like have tickets and then it's closed?" Yeah, it's closed.
Yep.
Dude. That's it.
Yep.
It's horrible. So instead of that, we already were gonna go see Titanic.
I was gonna mention Titanic. Okay.
So we're gonna see Titanic at night, but then in the afternoon we're gonna go see Gardens of Annuncia. Do you know that? It's gonna be at Lincoln Center. It's the guy who did Wild's Party and
Andrew Lippa. Is it Andrew Lippa or
Bernarda
the other?
Alba. Hold on, let me see.
Because there's two wild parties. There's I think it's La Chiusa and then there's Lippa.
There are two wild
There
parties.
are two wild parties.
Wow.
It's Michael John LaChiusa.
Okay.
He did.
I was in Andrew Lippa's wild party when I was in hockey. I was in the other one.
He did this one. The thing I really know him from, where like my friend loves everything he did, and he always collabs with this choreographer. What's her name? Graciela Danielle. And I think actually that this story is like her life story. It's like a composite of her life. But she did one, or he did one, maybe they both did, back in the day, where it was called The Story of Bernarda Alba, and it was like this real small thing with Daphne Rubin Vega in it.
Okay.
And it was like so cool. So he's just like one of these like theater nerd people, like they just like love him, and he always does like the small stuff, really cute, like artsy stuff, like heavy
Offbeat.
So it's gonna be fun. So we'll have the heavy stuff in the day, and then we're gonna go see Titanic to wind it up, you know.
That's a beautiful thing. That's I'm sorry that the tickets didn't work out for you initially, but that sounds like a beautiful day.
I wanted to see that Once Upon a One More Time so bad. Not as bad as Diana, but
Do you want to explain what that is just for the people who don't know what that
yeah,
is?
it's a Britney Spears jukebox musical where it's like a fairy tale, but it's all Britney Spears songs.
That's art. No, that sounds right up my alley.
Well, guess what?
so
It's closed.
Oh!
Do they sing Toxic with the Poison Apple?
I don't know if they did it with a poison apple, but I think it was in there.
Maybe if they would have did
Gotta
that, they
be.
wouldn't have closed.
Yeah, maybe they wouldn't have closed.
Yeah.
Did they have the snake?
They,
That also seems like a requirement.
well, whenever I go down to I have to go,
Go up.
to New York. Whenever I go up to New York, I'll try to catch a few shows too. The last one I ever went to was SpongeBob the musical. But
That was a fun musical.
no, that wasn't fun.
So many people wrote music for that show.
Yeah.
I know. Well,
Yes.
that's the fun thing.
Yeah, they did.
Ah.
Yeah.
And I loved that they got the Flaming Lips because they had a great song on the movie soundtrack way back in
Hell
the
yeah.
day. So it was like cute to get them again for it.
Yeah,
like
they,
that.
they had a lot of good songwriters really for that sound for that thing. I was in the front row. Me and my wife. I was Thursday night. I in tickets. I want to be in the front row for SpongeBob.
I know, but you had the time of your life.
Oh, I did have the time of my life. It was great.
What
It
about
was
you?
really
Anything? You going to see any shows?
I have to. I haven't in a long time, and I've actually been like thinking that. And Titanic has been on my list of like ones that I want to go to because I didn't know we learned of Titanic while we were on tour. Because we had two people come with us to help with like merch, and we actually had four people.
Yep.
We had four people go.
4 people.
Separate that came with us to help us with all that stuff,
crew.
and Max's main job is at a theater. And I've been in college and before that, I was so much more plugged into like what was going on in the theaterverse in New York that I definitely am a bit more out of the loop now than I was because I'm like, I mentally had to do like, okay, I had a foot in each, and it's like if you're gonna dedicate all your time, I'm gonna say I picked the band. I still miss theater though. Like I haven't acted in a long time. Hedwig's the last show I did, and that was in like 2018,
I think 2018,
which
yeah.
pains me at this point. But when we were sitting around on one of our nights off, like playing or whatever, he was like, "Oh, has anyone heard of Titanic?" And I stopped him, and I was like, "No, please tell me what it's about." And he like gave us kind of like a synopsis of the whole everything, and I was just like, "Stop right now! I need to see this. I'm so happy that this is happening in theater. Like I'm really happy that these are the things that are being created because that's what I love. So I haven't seen anything in way too long. I think the last. No, I saw Into the Woods with Blair when theater like reopened again. But before that, it was Head Over Heels was the last thing that like I'd really seen that I was super excited about. And there's so much I need to see. It's just,
It's hard.
I want like a pocket that just had tickets in it. Like if I could just like a room of requirement, but like for tickets. And it was like, I'm just going to reach into it and it's going to give me what I need. And I don't have to pay, like.
That's a pretty good magic item.
What is that? Their bag of holding? Is that a thing?
Yes,
That's
a bag
what
of
that is?
holding.
That's a better.
A bag of holding can hold a bunch of stuff in it.
There we go. I want a bag of
In
holding,
Dungeons
but
and
just for
Dragons.
concert tickets and theater tickets. And I just have everything.
Yeah,
Someone invent that.
I know.
That's one thing too. I mean, whenever we go to New York, I mean, we would love to go see more shows too. But whenever you start seeing the prices, it's like, wow, goodness gracious.
Yeah. The days of a $20 rent matinee in the balcony are over, Harold.
I could fly to Japan for these tickets and go see Bad Mary instead of.
It'd be a good time, Harold. I'll tell you right now. You'd have fun.
I know I would.
You just quit your life and become a roadie for Bad Mary.
Yeah, why not?
There you go.
We all could, honestly.
Hey.
Room for 5?
On your payroll.
I know. You got paychecks for 5.
Now you got to pay for your own tickets there.
So much 7-Eleven. So much 7-Eleven. No. But I do want to shout out, because we're talking about like theater stuff. A friend of ours, I just saw his post yesterday about a project that he was working on. And for the direction that theater's going, it was like a pop punk musical that was like anime inspired about zombies. And I forget the name of it now.
The Living Club?
The Living Club?
I think so. I think it's the Living Club.
But that's a friend of ours, Matt DiMaria, is working on writing that. They just put up I think they're working on recording the album. They want to do a cast album of that. And they did kind of like a presentation of it where they played through the music and sang the songs, but there's never been like a fully staged production. But just like punk rock in New York and just like underground DIY music, there is DIY theater that is kind of popping up and trying to break through. That isn't just we're going to put on Annie again because it's the holiday season on Long Island, or we're gonna do the same like Grease this summer. This is a original like punk rock musical that's about the zombies, and it's like we're leaning into horror. It's not so it's very cool.
There's a lot of
there's
interesting
stuff bubbling
stuff
under the surface that I'm excited for. I hope makes its way through.
Yeah.
I
No.
mean, that would be that. Who was it that tried? I think they had a one-off. Maybe a couple. Maybe they played for. It was a Screeching Weasel album. What's the name of the album? The one that was more like a musical. Come on, he just came out. Can't think of it right now. But he did have a play for it.
That's cool.
Fun. Remember, Fat Mike did one of them too.
My friend was in it. My friend Kevin was in it, and in one of the pictures, I'll send it to you. We went to see. My friend Kevin had a purple mohawk that whole entire summer, and I gave him.
He was in like the workshop production.
Yeah,
right?
and in California, he did it in New York, and then they shipped them. They brought everybody to California to do that run, and he was in that too.
The regional production too.
Yeah.
Home Street Home.
I forgot about that. I forgot about Fat Mike too.
Yeah.
Both of them. And Screeching Weasel did Baby Fat. Fat.
Oh, yep.
And he had, I think it was like a 1 week off. It was. But he did do it, and I remember Fat Mike's too. I mean, there you go, Batman.
If you look at the production stills of the California one, because we got to meet Fat Mike at the first, where they kind of did it. It was like it wasn't a table read, but it was like
Yeah, it was like a workshop.
it was like a
version.
staged reading
Yeah,
almost, where
yeah.
some people had like the book and like so it was just they were still workshopping certain things. Matt Skiba was in that production that they did
Yeah,
there.
from Alkaline Trio. Yeah.
And
that's
we
funny.
got to meet Fat Mike for a bit afterwards. And when they went to California, my friend Kevin brought a bunch of our stickers. So if like you look at the production stills of the set during the California one, like our stickers are hiding like all over the set.
Nice.
Yeah. Our stickers are everywhere. No, we met Fat Mike. We met Matt Skiba. We met
nice.
Soma.
Snake Oil. Yeah, we were. It was a really cool time. It was a really
Nice.
fun
Nice.
thing to go see.
It was a cool premise for a musical. That was another thing that kind of like turned what people think of like what a musical is kind of on its head a
Yeah.
little bit. You go in with a very preconceived like, oh, this is a musical theater, and it's like it can be a lot of different things. It's a cool medium.
Yeah, it
I'll
was
say this,
very
though.
different. Very different.
No hate, but I feel like Fat Mike writes better songs than that. I thought, honestly, as a whole, he could have wrote a better musical. And I was like, girl, The Decline is like a better musical than this, girl. But it was good.
I do like
I'm interested to
And I'm not
see-
trying to pigeonhole you. Write what you want. But that was my initial.
Well, no, I don't disagree. Like that's kind of the cool part about the journey of writing a musical, because I still think it's in a bit of a I just saw him post something mentioning it recently, and I hadn't heard mention of it in a while. And I know that the production that we saw greatly changed a bit. The production that was out there were changes that were made. So they took notes and were like, okay, what worked, what didn't work, what did you like, what do you think made sense? So I'd be interested to see like how it if there isn't like the final, like this is the stamp, okay, bring it to Broadway now, it's done, print it, like I don't know if they're there.
I wonder
you
if
know.
it'll get like back rolling a little.
I feel like a lot of that stuff is like always at work,
Yeah.
right? When you're doing something that, one of those passion projects and you're working on it, you want to really make it happen. I feel like they're always working on it until it gets to like, because even after I think if a musical like that like makes it to Broadway or something like that, after it leaves Broadway or whatever, there's usually a revival at some point, right? And the revival is usually different. So like these are like living works of art that continuously change over time, which I find really cool.
Do you remember Legally Blonde?
absolutely.
Did you watch the MTV like Legally Blonde stuff at all when that was like going on?
When they did when they just did the whole live stream on MTV, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they
had the dogs in there and everything. It was so good.
they showed the whole kind of process too, I think, about writing it. And the woman who played Elwood's, Laura Bell Bundy, they were changing her part on the fly, like every night.
Yeah.
So when they were in previews, they were like, okay, we rewrote this song. Here's your new lyrics. You got to sing them tonight. Okay. Oh, well, we rewrote this. So now you got to sing this. And like kind of watching her, like she had it every single time. And to be somebody like that and go through all those changes and stuff. But that's what that
lot of work.
kind of medium also is. It's like, okay, the story didn't work. Then we're not done with it. So this part's different. And you just kind of have to like.
Yeah, live theater and live performance is a wild place.
I wonder if that happens in Titanic.
Maybe.
And how it like
Maybe.
Do
Maybe
they ever
keep-
change the ending like on the fly?
Very possible. Who knows? It's a 90-minute meme.
I'm just sitting here thinking about a musical, The Decline. Now I'm just
The Decline. I mean, I was like, girl, that is like. Listen, he wrote the musical he wanted to write. I'm not saying anything, but I didn't really get. I was like, I thought because I respected him as a musician, I was like, oh, girl, I'm gonna hear motifs. I'm gonna hear melodies coming back to haunt me. I'm gonna hear, and it wasn't like that because that's not what it was, So I'm not trying to hate,
Yeah.
I had preconceived notions that were not
your preconceived notions got the better. Hey, look, Jeff got a question for y'all.
Hey, Jeff.
Other than recording the EP they talked about, what other plans for Bad Mary for the rest of the year?
This year we're just going to play some live shows and, wrap up our year recording the EP stuff to release next year. And then the real plan for us right now is to start trying to piece together some degree of traveling again and playing in other cities. Like we're looking to get a few hours away from New York, maybe go a little north, a little south, a little west. I can't really go much further east.
There's some areas we visited a lot. I want to say pre-pandemic that we we have to go back and say hi. So it's pretty much the end of this year is figuring out the rest of recording, playing those couple of local shows that are celebrations. It's my dad's birthday in December, so we're doing kind of like a Bill Mack birthday bash holiday disaster party in December. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna be streaming. We're still streaming every week, and we just hit over 1,000 followers on TikTok, I think, which means that we can go live on TikTok. We haven't done that yet, and I've seen TikTok streams, and there's a lot of bells, buttons, whistles, things flying around. So like that's gonna we're gonna try that, and
we're looking to also maybe try to see if we can get ourselves in some tour next year, in some way, shape, or form. You know, working with bookers and trying to work with an agency to get us on a tour. You know, we're at a point right now. We're at a point where, you know, we did the Japan tour, we got the recording stuff done, and then hopefully next year we can hit the road with it. So. We'll see where it takes us. So,
hey, look, a couple of things. Whenever y'all heading south, I know it's a far south, but just think about New Orleans. I know that's a far south.
If you have like a 20-hour drive in you.
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna say, did you guys ever think maybe you can just do a one-off right in New Orleans? That's it.
It's just right out of your
I would love to. I want to go back to New Orleans.
Yeah.
I haven't been to New Orleans since I was like 12 or 13, and I was lucky enough to go for like a little bit and loved it. I would love to go back like as someone who can enjoy some other things, you know.
Yeah,
I would like to go to New Orleans again. That's awesome.
I'd love for y'all to go. And look, one word of advice: whenever you do go live on your live stream, take it from somebody who knows, who got up to 1,000, and I got excited, and I accidentally let a gentleman on my live stream called Mr. Muscles, and he got me banned for a week. So don't invite Mr. Muscles if you don't know Mr. Muscles. He's on the show. He has blue hair and crazy, and but don't invite him because he will get you banned. And I think he got Little Aaron banned for a week too. Or maybe that
I
was
think
me.
so. Yeah.
That's not cool.
I know.
Yeah, you can't control. Yeah, so you have to be careful. So
Go,
Amanda,
Mr. Muscles.
Yeah, and don't put your dad. I mean, I know your dad was crazy too. You know, he might get y'all banned too. You got to be careful about those things. I tell you what, y'all really have a good outlook on everything y'all doing. Ramona, I know you had a question. A standard question.
New standard issue.
That's right, the new question.
Well, it's not a new question for us, but now we decided we have to ask everyone.
We ask every guest this now.
I was talking about this at work all day today about how Bad Mary was coming on, and then this question has to be asked. So I'm so glad.
All right. It's a very important question. We're not going to give no clues who we're picking either way. But depending on your answer, you're either going to a show with certain people on the show. But
all right, stop.
We're gonna there she goes.
All right.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
You should be.
If you had the opportunity right now, you have free tickets. You can only pick one. You have to pick one.
You have to go.
You have to pick one.
Yeah, you can't say no.
Okay, here you go. Free tickets. Who you going to see? Billy Joel or Motley Crue?
Current day.
I've seen both. Actually, I've seen both.
This is going to be a controversial because you've actually seen both. Where your opinion seems like it matters a lot more than others.
So hear me out. Current day right now, and this has, I would probably say Motley Crue.
Yeah.
But hear me out why. But hear me out why. I have seen Billy Joel and I loved it. And I love Billy Joel. I would go see Billy Joel. What Billy Joel concerts have kind of become, and this isn't really a bad thing either because people go and they enjoy and they love it, is the whole place kind of just singing the Billy Joel song together, which might be a beautiful experience also, which I wouldn't want to close myself off to it because that's like, we're all enjoying this song. But I want to hear Billy Joel sing the Billy Joel song. So it's kind of but I've seen Motley Crue, and I feel like that would bring my energy to a place where I would have more joy, whereas Billy Joel, I would still love, but it would be because I'm from Long Island also. So for us, like he's Long Island.
So-
There's just so many memories kind of attached and laced with his songs because if you grew up around here, like that's just kind of what happens to you to a degree. So for me, I think I would leave the Motley Crue concert now with just more joy. I think I would be like, yes, I'm covered in glitter and sweat, and I don't know the people next to me, but now we're best friends, and everything is on fire. Yes, like that's what I want.
So
Mike, I don't know what's your answer.
Yeah, Mike.
all right. There's a problem here, because I've seen neither,
That's okay. None of us have.
and
But I still have an answer.
and like, part of me is like, I just want to see whatever that Motley Crue spectacle is doing right now. I need to see what's going on that show. I need to see it. I need to see how that works out. But the problem is that me and Billy Joel are from the same town.
Oh yeah.
I'm from Hicksville, New York. Billy Joel is from Hicksville, New York.
Oh, wow.
So we were from the same town. So I feel that while I want to see what's going on with Motley Crue, it's hard for me, and I'm not trying to give a non-answer. I'm really not. But
It's a hard question.
in my soul, all right, in my Hicksville Comets soul, which is the school mascot, they wear black and orange, so it's always Halloween.
He's stalling.
I lived across the street from the high school my whole life. It's hard for me not to just be like, I gotta just give one to Billy Joel. I think I have to go that way, but man, I really do want to see Motley Crue.
That's okay.
You're joining the good side. You're coming with me and Angelo.
La da di da da di da.
I think it's just you and Angelo.
And Kurt Baker.
Kurt
Baker.
Baker.
Kurt
He did say
Baker.
Joel.
At the
Kurt
Billy
Baker's
Joel
going to
show.
Joel.
So-
Everyone
so
else
we're
is going to
having
Motley
fun.
Crue.
Listen, I know the best deli to get an egg sandwich in Hicksville. I'll go get the egg sandwich. I'll go to the Billy Joel concert. I'll feel like I'm 12 again. It'll be great.
Bring him that
Can we ask my mom?
sandwich. Bring him that egg
Yes.
sandwich. Bring him that egg sandwich. To him too. And we'll have a good. And don't worry, me and Billy are like this. We're gonna be talking to him back, so you could tell all the hometown stories you want.
Yeah, of course.
Billy Joel actually is partially responsible for saving my high school a bit. The theater I went to, it was BOCES or still is BOCES, but it's Long Island High School for the Arts. And the main auditorium in there is now named the Rosalind Joel Auditorium. And that was named after his mother because he helped kind of save the school and they were having budgetary problems. They, I think, were having trouble getting funding to kind of stay open. The arts always go first. So it was.
And Amanda, that's how you show your loyalty, by going to see another band.
Well, I'd seen him.
I know. The man single-handedly saved your high school. And you know what?
I'll show
You
my-
went like this. You said, girls, girls, girls is happening tonight.
Yep, we're going.
Just remember.
Girls,
I know,
not gonna
but
be
that's
seeing Mick Mars.
that's the argument I'm making the whole time.
You're not going to see Mick Mars. You're going to see some stand-in guitar player in there. I heard Nikki Sixx don't even play his own bass. All right, that's what I
So
heard.
what?
You know what? I had so much fun. When I saw Motley Crue, it was at Jones Beach. It was at the Jones Beach Amphitheater. And it was Motley Crue, and they were opening for Aerosmith. And
Oh God.
it was a great night.
There's a lot of hair.
I'm not saying oh god like in a bad way. I've seen Aerosmith a bunch of times. They were like my first crush bands. I loved them.
Yeah, and I've
No
seen
hate.
No, I've seen them try.
Hey, listen.
They're so much fun. They're so fun.
Go easy on Nikki Sixx, man. Bass players are overrated.
Wow.
That's coming from me.
You heard it straight from the source.
I'm totally not essential. I know these things.
You're the only one that says this about you. Also,
I think you're essential. I think bass players are very essential. No.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe.
no.
No.
My favorite is still, and I said this last week at something. I think you were like, "Yeah, you could replace me with the refrigerator and be okay."
Good
And I'm
plan,
like, I don't
folks.
think that
You got to keep those drinks cool. I can't do that.
Oh, look at this. Look at Crystal Lawler says. I know someone who saw Motley Crue at State Fair and Vince could barely speak to sing and could remember the word. Oh, you know what? Now I kind of want to go
But
see
that's what I'm trying to get at. That's why I'm torn, because I need to see it happen.
Like, oh, what are the words? Girls, girls, girls. What are they?
I know,
It's
they're
just
not
girls,
even
girls,
wrong.
girls.
Yeah.
I want to hear. We had a guest on a while back, and he said when they toured with the Ramones. I don't know if you ever heard this, but he went on the stage and he was looking at Joey Ramone's notepad and everything. Hey gang, he had every note for everything. Hey everybody, how you doing? And then you flip it up. All right,
wow.
Let's get ready to rock. And then you flip it up and it'd be like, hey, we're gonna have a good time tonight. Like everything was. So I can imagine that would be like for Vince.
Hey, whatever you need to get on stage.
Whatever
right?
you need to get on stage. That's right.
I get it.
I just thought it was great. I would love to see Vince though.
Yeah.
All right, we're all gonna sing along with this one. All right, we're all gonna sing along with this one.
Yeah,
Because
he
you don't
needs
know
the
the
Billy
words.
Joel treatment. He needs that.
Oh, he
desperately.
does. Oh, you know what? Billy Joel too. I saw an interview with Billy Joel, or I heard it, or I read it, or whatever it was, and he says he cannot remember the words to "We Did It Start the Fire." After all this time, yeah, he
I
cannot-
believe it.
Yeah. And he says he always looks at people in the audience because they're singing along, just like you said, Amanda. And he knows it by watching the people singing, and that's how he gets it. So there's something to it.
That's smart, actually.
Yeah,
He's like,
it-
we're at this part now. Okay, thanks, guy.
And maybe
Like-
everybody sings along for the Billy Joel concert. You know, maybe he needs that. You know, maybe he needs to know the lyrics to, the vocals to Piano Man.
Yeah.
That's a hard song.
I mean, listen, everyone in the room knows him.
Give us a song with the Piano Man. Your Piano Man.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, Ramona.
I sound like I'm.
My best friend growing up, Michael, was a Long Islander that also did not understand the Billy Joel hype. So if you grew up on Long Island and you don't also get it, that's a whole other level of like, oh, come on. And then everybody's like, but you haven't listened to. And then the response is, yes, I've listened to them all. I have to, like, I would fight with them.
Yeah.
But, like, I respect that. It's,
I
Yeah.
just don't get it. I like some of the songs. I'm a musician. I understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Songs are good. Like, there's a reason why they get popular. Everyone's gonna have good songs. If I don't like you because you're a bad person, then I just like purposely won't like them. But everybody's gonna have some good songs. Me First and the Gimme Gimmes do some great renditions of Billy Joel. But
Very
I just
true.
never got it.
they do.
Yeah.
I'll say this too, just for Amanda. I'll thank whatever there is to thank for Billy Joel, just because he was a big influence on Jason Robert Brown.
Yeah.
Jason Robert Brown was like, literally, I got into music because of Billy Joel, and then look what he did. I was like, girl.
Yeah, well, it's the story songs, but Jason Robert Brown took that and was like, well, I'll give you the whole story.
The whole story, and better piano playing than you could ever dream of. This guy is crazy.
I love that's the thing. I know Jason Robert Brown is doing some new stuff too. I'm not sure what, but I saw something online and I was like, oh, Jason Robert Brown is live? What's going on? So like I don't know what it is, but I know something was bubbling recently.
I usually get the tea from my friends. Anything that happens in Broadway, I find out at some point from my friends, because they are like, I'm like casual, where like their Spotify end of the year is all Broadway soundtracks. You know what I mean? Like where mine is all Cascada and ABBA and stuff. Like,
Thank you, John W. Davis. Oh, wait, you're going to see the Motley Crue? Oh, I thought you were going to see Billy Joel. My mistake. John W. Davis, I want to talk to you.
wow.
Let's go.
Hey, we've been on for a good while. Amanda, Mike, do you have anything?
Oh my God.
Hey, yeah,
There he is.
Evil, angry, so angry.
He's like, I didn't start the fire.
Did either one of you happen to hear Fallout Boy covered they did a new We Didn't Start the Fire with new
Oh,
lyrics?
yeah, I thought I heard about that. I didn't listen to the
hear
song
it.
yet. I didn't
I
hear
don't
it
know
yet.
anyone who's heard it.
Oh, I'm gonna look it up now. I
doubt
didn't.
it.
I didn't
They
know,
played it
no.
in Vegas last week. When I went to the iHeart Music Festival, they played it at the iHeart Music Festival.
Yeah.
I walked out before Fallout Boy played. I didn't hear it.
Oh, I heard they brought up Metroid.
They did, and that is really near and dear to my heart because I read the lyrics.
Underappreciated.
They did. They
Yeah,
needed the
Metroid.
time, and they went with
Oh,
Metroid.
wow.
And as a Metroid girl, day one, I am very appreciative. That's my favorite.
I will have to
franchise.
go listen to this song.
Oh, wow.
I will
Okay.
have to go listen to this song.
Anytime Metroid gets brought up is very special because no one talks about Metroid.
Yes.
Oh, see, now we're all bonded. I got it with you. I got it with you.
Let him
I'm
talk.
sorry.
Super Metroid Metroid is still a top 10 game of all time. I'm not going to go too into this. This could be really long. This is a
You
really
can
long.
do a little Metroid if you got a minute. You know,
Super Metroid is really. I actually like Metroid Dread a lot. Metroid Dread was really good. It was good. It was real good. I like Metroid Prime. I forget it. It's a great Metroid like game by game is like one of the best I want to say pound for pound game by game series ever. It's like there's not really a lot of bad games in that series, and there's just not a lot of games. It's a shame. There should be more Metroids, but everything's Metroid now. Metroid's so good. Every other game is Metroid.
Yeah, that's
copied it.
true.
Yeah.
But I like that. I like that. It's fine.
Absolutely.
It's good. Yeah, but anyway, props to Fallout Boy for putting that in a song.
That's
Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to that.
I love that. I love that.
now.
I love to meet someone else who's passionate about Metroid.
It's rare.
Yeah.
I don't have any art up here right now because our living situation had been in flux for a long time. But I definitely have some Metroid art that will be on the walls next
I
time
love
you'll
that.
see it.
Awesome.
Next time you come, guess what? Here's the deal now. Just like last time, I'm gonna have a shirt to show you next time.
All right. I'll see you and I'll raise you. Next time I'm on, I'll wear a Metroid shirt.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
here we
All
go.
And I have to bring. I almost wore it to the festival we were
Yeah.
at earlier, but I have the Hedwig shirt from the Origin of Love tour that I got also. So
That is.
I will bring that next time.
Nice.
Woo, show and tell. I don't know what I'm gonna bring, but I'm gonna bring something to show.
I like show and tell. Next time, show and tell. Let's do it.
I know, literally.
Sounds good.
I got a nice trophy. Maybe I'll just show y'all. All right, gang. Amanda, look, thank y'all so much for coming back on the show. We do appreciate.
Yes.
Anything y'all want to close up with? Any closing comments or suggestions? We want to go. Everybody, go check them out on Twitch.
Yes.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
So you can find us on all social media by searching out Bad Mary Band. That's what our social media is on everything. So Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch is twitch.tv/Bad Mary Band. TikTok, we're Bad Mary Band. We have a Blue Sky account now, which is Bad Mary Band. That's like Twitter's like hard to get into replacement.
Yeah.
We have
We're on
pretty much across all
Bandcamp.
board.
Yeah.
We have Bandcamp. We have all that stuff. So you can find us all there. You can find us on Spotify, all your streamers, all that stuff. Badmary.com. But yeah, every Tuesday night, not this Tuesday night. We're actually not doing a live stream this Tuesday, but every other Tuesday night for the most part at 7:30 p.m. New York time. We do like an hour and a half to 2 hours of live music, all requests. So that's on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. So you twitch.tv/BadMaryBand.
And we've popped on Sundays here or there as we're recording this next EP. Usually when we do record, we hop on live for a bit and share some of that recording process. So if you ever see us go live on Twitch on a Sunday, that's probably what's going on. Sometimes we just go live on Twitch. It's like, hey, random stream. We're just all at David's house. So Tuesdays and then sometimes Sunday, if you're getting ready with your morning coffee or something, we might just pop on. So just if you have us on your notifications, we tend to just pop on randomly.
Yeah. Y'all popped up earlier today on me, and y'all were at that music festival, and I was watching that too. So, yeah, and look, and really, I guess their little hangman game one time. Never smile at a crocodile. I got that one right. But it's always fun to watch them on the Twitch. It is always outstanding. It is very good. You're gonna enjoy it. I sometimes like to just, if I'm going walk outside and going for my little exercise, I like to watch it. You know, I lost my login. I'm gonna find my login and I'll be able to comment again. That'll give me a whole week. Y'all are on this Tuesday.
Comment. You could submit a request. You know, it is chaos. It's a chaotic. It's a chaotic time. Everything we do, we actually.
I changed the cameras with my feet, so there's a pedal board in front of me that David has set up of like 12 different foot pedals that have like the thank you that goes across the screen if someone subscribes a different thing. I can push, but it's all. And David used to do it.
So
he would do it while he was playing, and then after like a year of that, was like, Amanda, why don't?
Wow, I had no clue.
David's daughter was I guess still is, but I guess she doesn't play as much as she. I don't know. I can't speak for them. But David's daughter had a like an electric organ at the house. So in order to like change a lot of the cameras and stuff on the Twitch live stream that we do through Streamlabs OBS, you need a MIDI controller to do that, and the pedal board for the pedals for the organ, the electric organ, is MIDI. So yeah, that's David did it for himself so he could play guitar and change them. And he kept messing it up. So he gave it to her. He kept like every time he would change it, he'd like mess up on guitar. So he was like, "All right, Amanda, you take it." And now it's become chaos. It's
easier for me to keep my eyes on the monitor because I'm not doing what I'm doing with my hands is just microphone stuff or like going over to you guys, or if I'm like in my phone in the comments. So he was like, "Amanda, do it." And the first couple times I did it was chaos because I kept forgetting that I had it. So like the camera would be like on the back of my dad while we were like talking, and it's like, "No, Bill cam off," but and like I end the stream, so it was going on for forever, and I'm like, "Oh no." I wore giant shoes one time. Buttons were getting pushed left and right. It was chaos,
Oh, no.
but I finally, I think, figured it out, and it's a lot of fun. But it's just things flying, buttons pushing. Sometimes the sound we love our listeners because Twitch sometimes if we go for a long time we'll be like doop, doop, and then
there's sound problems sometimes that they let us know about. So we have a really good community on there. Really good people
we really do.
We're just having a good time. It is chaotic, like our live shows are chaotic too.
But that's kind of we've embraced it, and it's
fun.
It's a lot of fun.
It's really fun. It's kept us really going over the years doing the live stream because people can request stuff and we meet new people through that and become friends with people.
Well, you guys can relate to that because I know we were talking about kind of us doing the streaming and how you all met and how it's just been
it's exactly like that.
Yeah, it's been
pretty similar.
Over time.
100%.
It's grown into such a cool thing.
Yep. And you get and like us too, like all these regular people, like Jeff. And I met, and we, it's weird in this community. A lot of us we didn't know each other, and slowly but surely we've been meeting each other. Here and there, wherever we, if we're going on a trip, we usually end up. I never met Gina Ramona in person, and I met them in Philadelphia towards the end of July, beginning of August. So yeah, it's just. And I'm going to meet Bad Mary pretty soon in New York and Dolly Rock's concert. But anyway.
And get a free ride that he thinks he's getting. Access to everywhere he wants to go.
But yeah, it is fun to watch y'all tweet. And I did not know about that, about controlling the camera and everything. But that is incredible. Now when I'm going to watch it, I can't wait to watch it. Now I'm going to say, wow, the camera changed. Amanda must have pressed that.
I'll try to pan to it so you can see it next time.
Awesome,
I'll try to pan to that.
Awesome. Look, guy, we appreciate y'all coming on so much. Always a fun time talking to you guys. And thanks again for having the little contest. And I will send y'all the video. I'm going to chop it up. When I was showing all the stuff, it's kind of long, so I want to chop it up and put it in order because, I was showing stuff, then I'll be talking about other stuff. So I want to unboxing. We'll call it the unboxing video.
I love it.
We're gonna do it. I'm gonna splice it up, and we're gonna do that. So please go check out the band. I know everybody's gonna love them on here. I know Krista did, and she's watching Twitch. Everyone, so help. We want to spread the word, and y'all keep on doing what y'all doing. Y'all really doing a fantastic job, and I love you guys. Y'all doing great.
Thank you. You too. You all keep doing this. This is lovely. It's a really, you do a fantastic job with this show. It's so much fun to be on it, and you're all great.
Well, we appreciate y'all coming on. We really do. And thanks thanks to Bad Mary. Everybody in the group chat, just say a round of applause for Bad Mary.
Thank you guys.
All righty. Well, thanks, guys. Good night. Y'all have a good week. And we will see y'all not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday on Twitch. And I want to see those foot pedals.
All right. We'll show you.
All right. All right. Good night, gang.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank y'all.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Have a good week.
Bye. You too. Y'all too.
Bye.
Bye.
Group shot. Okay. All right. Oh, somebody took Rosie from me? She was moaning enough. I don't know what happened.
No, she's gone. She left.
She's gone. Oh no. I know.
She's out on the street with her thumb out.
She's like.
You got a sign that says, "I'm starved here."
I know.
I know.
It's like whenever Gary the snail ran away.
Oh, exactly.
Just
Rosie,
went
come
on.
on.
Yeah. What a sad episode.
I know.
What a sad episode. Really funny. Hold up right there.
Oh, mau, mau.
I know. I was gonna say, what's going
Let
on?
me go feed. Let me take a Rosie break.
Go feed Ghost Rosie.
Ghost Rosie.
And when we come back, Angela, is your mom coming on?
She's around, yeah.
Okay. Well, what she's
You
out there?
want to sing happy birthday to her?
What she's hitchhiking like Gary the snail and Rosie the dog?
Perhaps.
She's
Yeah, she's close by.
Okay, why don't you, if you have room for her, make room for her. Oh, there she is, right behind you. You better be careful. Come up.
I know. Sneaking
Watch
around.
out, Aaron! She has a kitchen knife.
Oh God.
On camera.
I know, right?
Let me see what it might. Oh, look at this. Let me see what it might say. Oh, Ramona, you there?
Oh yeah.
I'll be back.
All right. Mike said to show this to you. It's a tree ornament.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's so cute.
Yeah. Really
I love
cool.
it.
He said,
I
sure
can't
to
wait
show
till
this.
next time.
I'll have it on here.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna say it. She loves it.
Jealous.
She loves it and is jealous.
Yes, say it.
Tell him the drive to New Jersey
know.
isn't that long. You could drop it right off.
She loves it and is jealous.
Angry face.
Her address is 1455. No. Don't come back. All right, Angelo.
Yes.
Well, you asked me earlier. Yes, we're gonna do that. Let me take a Rosie break and then why don't you put Rosie time?
Yeah, please. I think we could all use a little tiny Rosie break right now.
I got to turn off my camera because some people just have big eyes. Oh,
Butt cheek holes.
Who said that? Who said anything about butt cheek holes in the chair?
And we'll be right back, folks, with the show. And we'll be right back, folks, with the show.
I'm back in the New York groove. Yeah, back. I'm back in the New York. All right. All right. Oh, Angelo, is there something you wanted to ask me?
How are you today? I don't know.
You don't know what to ask?
Oh. Well,
Question of all mankind.
Thank you, Aaron. Right?
Yeah. The question.
oh my goodness. I
That
spaced it.
people stop you on the street.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, fun.
Hey, Harold.
Yo.
What's Travis spinning this week?
Oh, Bad Mary, of course. No, I'm not joking. Well, let's find out. Play his theme, and I can't tell you unless you play the theme.
All right, let's roll it.
Now it's time for the question everyone's asking. What's Travis spinning? Till now has been filled with doubt. Here I am. All right. Now I'm back to normal. All right. Yo, I saw a sneak preview. I can't wait to see this. We're going to have a little discussion over here after this one. Yo, Travis. Everybody's asking. Bad Mary just. Oh, wait. I just got a message from Amanda and Mike. What's Travis spinning? They asked. Well, y'all missed it. Y'all left too early. Should have played it when we should have showed you. All right. Very nice. I'm so happy they came on. Here we go. I know Mother Teresa wants to know, Travis, what are you spinning this week?
Yeah, ask him.
But Travis again,
What's Travis Spinning? Since the government's decided to shut down and I can't afford a new record, I'm going back to the archives with Van Halen's 1984 with the hit single Jump. When was this released? It was released back in 1984. So if you enjoy David Lee Roth or Van Roth versus Van Halen, I know there's a lot of debate out there. This is a great album in its own, though, so I hope you give it a spin. See you again next week. What's Travis Spinning?
Oh, Travis, do we have to get a GoFundMe to pay for him? Poor Travis. He's an army man. I forgot about that. The government's going to shut down and Travis is going to just be spinning records from 1984.
I don't think they shut down though, actually. So hopefully,
no, it did.
it's good.
Yeah. I think it was just a joke. It was funny. It was a good joke. It was very funny.
It was great.
I caught me off guard. That was great. Krista, that was a good. Tell Travis. That was
please.
That was.
Can I add a little something to this mix here of the Billy Joel Motley Crue? Can I add a third wheel in there?
Just for us right now.
Yes. What if there was the option of David Lee Roth right now?
I mean, it goes right hand in hand there.
Yeah, it's like the same. It's like the same question.
Yeah.
Might as well add Axl Rose in there too.
I'll be honest with you. I have no interest whatsoever to see Diamond David Lee Roth. I have no interest whatsoever. I do not want to see him. I do not have any interest in seeing. Now, saying that, I don't like to see jackasses. All right. But anyway.
I would literally rather go see Van Halen with Gary Sharon rather than Billy Joel.
I don't even know that Harold's
honestly,
what's wrong with
you know me. I'm going to say this. This is what I'm going to say right now. If anyone's watched the show and really followed the things I say, I always love when someone from the old days came back and made like an alternative rock effort in the 90s. And I loved that Gary Sharon Van Halen song because it sounded like an alternative rock song at the time. It was funny. Like,
I'm sick.
It was not a Van Halen song. It was really funny. It sounded like a Stone Temple Pilots song.
Let's go back to 1984. That was a great album. All right, that was a very good album. And I agree with Travis.
Harry Grip. He's the closest connection I have to that album.
What a great song that was. What a great song that was. Perry Grip, Nerve Herder.
Right now.
Yeah.
Nerve Herder. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Good album. That's the only album I really know by them. Great album.
Yeah, that's their first album.
Sorry. That's the standout. Sorry.
That knocked Perry Grip into the that made his whole career right there was that video right there. Oh my goodness, that was a great song. And if nobody knows what I'm talking about, it's what is it? Barry Nerve Herder, Van Halen. That's the name of the song, right?
I think it is called Van Halen.
Yeah,
because the whole chorus is all Van Halen lines all mashed together.
Yeah, it's Van Halen, and what it is, he's just, it's a song about how what's his name ruined Van Halen after David.
It was. Is this what you wanted?
That's what you wanted. What's his name? I forget his name now.
Sammy Hagar.
Yes, this what you wanted. Sammy Hagar. Is this what you wanted? And then he insults the crap out of Sammy Hagar. And it's really a good song. Oh, what a great song. They have another song. Perry Grip is good at. He has a song. It's called. If you don't know Perry Grip, he's the lead singer of Nerve Herder. He makes comedy songs now.
He makes the Hoagie Fest music.
He makes
Hoagie Fest. Yeah, he really is.
They made the theme song of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
Well,
and he's really a good song. He's more into the children stuff now. He sings a lot of, but he's still. I mean, what I was gonna say. Oh, he has a Rush song on one of his latest albums, Nerf Herders, and it's the girl that listened to Rush. She's the girl that listens to Rush, and it's like, why don't girls like Rush? It's like funny, like all the, and you see like all the guys at the Rush concert was all like, want to impress the girl who listens to Rush. You know, it's and she knows how to pronounce the drummer's last name correct.
I know.
They
always have songs. That's like Nose Ring Girl Part 2.
Yes.
Like,
Part 2.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Nerf Herder is one of my favorite bands. They have one song that's kind of obscure and it's hard to find, but it was never, I don't think it was ever really. It's called Karaoke King.
Oh,
and it's about this guy who goes to the karaoke bar and like he's a nobody. But when he goes in that karaoke stage, you know, he goes on the stage, you know, and everybody and he does a mean rendition of Elvis song. You know, it's like oh, it's a great.
I've
song.
seen him. I've had him in real life. We used to go to this one karaoke all the time. I mean, like every week, twice a week, sometimes I think. And one day, out of the blue, I seen him do it twice. But the first time was the best time because it was the first time. This guy comes in who no one ever seen, and he puts in, "This is a man's world." And when I tell you, he brought that bar to dead silence. He was so intense. He was so good. He shut it down. Oh, wow. And then he left.
Oh,
that was it. Drop the bomb.
The karaoke
screaming. Oh,
yeah.
baby.
All we just play is
and that was it.
Well, you know probably what it was.
He got a beer, I think, and left.
Yeah,
and then he probably walked to another bar and did it again.
Yeah. That's the one song he knows. That's the one. It's like me with Paper Lace, The Night Chicago Died, or Patches. I do my Patches. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't no use doing night jump. That's my song. So he probably perfects that. It's a man's world.
I mean, seems like it.
Yeah.
We can't. If we ever get together, we got to all do karaoke.
Oh, wait till y'all hear my Patches.
I know. Wait till you all hear my.
I mean, that was the only reason we know it is because he sang it to us. So.
Yeah, but you didn't hear me on the big stage,
bro.
You don't hear me on the big stage.
You're right. On a full PA system, like a star.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. On that $99 PA system. You never...
yeah, that rolling cart.
Real sounds good on a PA.
With Neil Peart or Pert or whatever on the
She knows it's Pert with it. Oh, she doesn't say Pert. She doesn't know. She's the girl who listens to Rush.
I can.
Oh.
That Neil Peart, he was suspect.
What was it? Getty-thon or something. Remember that? Phil Braun
that
was doing that.
Funny.
That was so good.
He's the best. He is the funniest.
Who's that?
So subtle. Oh, it's too much.
Yeah, it's too obscure. It's just this weird comedian.
This is what. Oh, I'm sorry. This is what I was gonna say that I found. Did you know this? Neil Peart wrote all the lyrics.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
He writes all.
And he was a published author, wasn't he too?
I don't know.
Didn't he write like science fiction stuff too?
Very possible. He was a weirdo.
No, I am not going to St. Louis. I'm sorry.
I wish.
I know. I wish.
We would love to. That would be the best way to spend Friday the 13th.
Yeah. Wow. You know that I was really curious about that Bad Mary situation. They have to get themselves to Japan. Flying to Japan is an expensive trip, you know?
Yeah, but you get to fly to Japan.
Yeah.
Like you're going to Japan, you know? Like I feel like it's worth it if you want to go.
Even if they told you
But it is
even.
a lot. It is a lot.
Yeah, but even if they told you it was even. If they were like, listen, you come, you're the merch guy, you don't get paid, but you get the trip. You know, and the experience.
Yeah, well, and they did. I mean, if they brought that many people with them, then they must have had a merch operation, which means I'm sure they made money.
Yeah. I'm just wondering,
That's the only way you make money on tour.
Yeah, just wondering if it's like their friends coming along, like, oh yeah, I want to go to Japan.
Oh, probably, yeah. I'm sure that's part of it. I would definitely.
Yeah.
If you were like, oh, I could bring 4 people to Japan, I'm like, Harold.
Yeah,
at least I'll ask
I
us.
wonder if Bad Mary paid for those 4 people, or they just
That's
had
a good question.
They probably had to pull themselves.
I mean,
in.
something.
Yeah, who knows?
No.
I'll tell you this.
Bought them a few 7-Eleven meals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. I just said a minute ago from experience. Merch. That's the only way you make money on tour. I haven't been on tour in a very long time.
Yeah, it could be different now.
I know. Well, here's what I was going to say. I've been seeing memes lately on like punk meme sites and stuff, all talking now about bars taking a merch cut.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's so
like,
messed up.
What are you? They're gonna take 10 out of your $80.
Yeah, not my fault that you can sell drinks.
That is the word. I saw that. Now I saw one of the venues, or one of the, I forgot what it was going to stop that for some people. But yeah, that to me, if that is dirty. If you're going to play in a freaking bar or wherever, and the people say, well, yeah, you got to give me 10% sometimes is your profit.
Literally,
you know that's
well. And when you're on tour, and especially as a small band, that $100 or whatever that you make from merch is literally like your hotel room.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna take 20% of that or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like we're trying to eat, girl.
I thought I brought that. I wanted to bring that. I have it written down. We just never got to it or something. But I did have it written down before. I wanted to talk about that when I first saw it. And Ramon, like you, I only the first time I ever. Maybe it was Columbus who had said something on one of his.
Oh, maybe he did. Yeah, he might have. Now that you say that, I think I remember this now.
Yeah, I mean that is.
I haven't seen a ton of memes about it. Hard times and all those kind of people.
Yeah, that's just like
Yeah,
it's like the manager stealing tips. Like why?
Yeah,
like you didn't give them
100%.
do nothing to earn that money. It has nothing to do with you.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? When you put up the money for this merch. Because you got to put up upfront money. You're not getting this merch for free just to sell in consignment.
Yeah.
You got to put up the money.
Yeah, when you're touring with merch, you have a box of T-shirts. Oh,
yeah,
God.
that you
Don't
paid
even get me
for.
started. I still have T-shirts here from 20 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So that's what the Dolly Rods do. The Dolly Rods are stuck with too many shirts now. You could order a mystery package from them.
Yeah, why not?
Shirt, and it's a mystery shirt.
Mm-hmm.
So you get stuck with a lot of that stuff. And a lot of your profit, what a ripoff. That's just
it's just more BS like that. Well, and a lot of people like aren't drinking as much. Like younger people don't drink as much, and people are not paying the nonsense it costs to buy a drink at a bar, and they'll drink at home before they go.
Well, sure.
So now bars are mad. It's too bad.
If like whenever we went to see Columbus, I did a drink in the bar. I did not drink. Now Carolyn had one beer, but maybe a couple of them. But I was driving, so that I was mindful of that because I knew I had to bring Ken Treadway home, and I didn't want to take a risk with lovely Ken Treadway and his and lovely Mother Dufresne, and I had Betty Clark and all with me, so I did not want to take a chance with and Amy and Vance rode with us, so I'm not going to take a chance drinking and driving. And but I wanted to pay the drink prices. Screw that. I'm not paying the, if I go to a play, like I said, I went to the iHeart thing, $19. No. Forget it. $19.
I seen someone at a different Vegas show, and they had a $30 margarita.
Oh,
I was just like, come on.
That was about the same weekend.
And it was. I think it was someone who like has a show there. Like
Life is
the residency.
They had a Life is Beautiful show too.
But I have no idea where it was, but it was like one of those big casino shows. It was the same level where I was like, oh, I thought of your $19 beer immediately.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Yeah, they could keep their $19 beers.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never pay $19 for a beer.
Oh, right.
Oh, never in my life. Never in my life. I don't think Amanda would right here. Right here.
Over there next
Right
to
here.
the beautiful Frankie Valley. Look at his
Yeah.
Look at what a good hair year that was for him.
I know.
Yeah.
He had a lot of different hairs.
I love it.
Beautiful. I have a story to tell too. But Angelo, you had some. You have something for us.
Oh, I got a email from somebody. I don't know them too well. They had this little video. It's like 3 minutes. Can you guys handle 3 minutes sacrifice?
Yeah.
I guess
Of
we'll
cour-
all go
of
on.
course
I
we do.
guess, yeah.
I hope you previewed it. I mean, I don't want to be shocked.
I didn't. No, I just found it before the show.
Oh, you didn't preview it, huh?
I'm not that kind of guy.
Oh.
But here we go. I'll find it. Let me find
Well,
it.
we could cut it if it's too
Okay,
wild.
I'll cut it if it's too wild.
Do you know
But
who it's from?
it said X.
Like the band? Or
No, just like
no one from Japan? Or
Yeah,
something?
that's
It better for $19 better go more than a magic trick. I don't want to see a magic trick. It better sing me a song.
Yeah,
Better.
That beer better be this tall. All right, that's all I'm saying. I want to hold the beer like this.
Harold, you can go be an AI guy on TikTok doing that stuff.
Oh, they do that. Yeah, that's something on TikTok Live. Yeah.
Okay, I got this, you guys.
All right.
Ready to go? It's,
All right.
It's right here.
Dang.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Here's our. Wait 1 second.
Hold on.
Please take
Here it
your
is.
time. We want it to be right.
Welcome to another edition of Ken Reviews Things. On tonight's show, you know what is a show sponsor? Keystone Blight. I've taken the liberty of pouring it into an appropriate, decent glass. And now, our next step, walk away. Walk away. And we're back. It's been about 30 minutes or so. So, like much cheap alcohol, like wine and Keystone Blight, you gotta let it breathe. The first thing I noticed is that the room has an odor. It smells kind of like it smells like cat piss. All right. Well, what about the appearance? Well, let's see. It's bubbling, but it kind of looks like, kitty urine. Kitty urine is what I would go with that. All right. Here we go. This is for you, Harold. Let's see what we think of this. Let's try another one.
Okay.
Well, it's got a taste. Feline tinkle. It's feline tinkle. Yeah. I mean, I think it's drinkable. I think it seems drinkable. One more try.
Oh! Oh!
Damn it, Harold.
Oh!
Oh, good. I don't feel so great. I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel great. I feel terrible in the back. That is awful beer. Awful. But on the bright side, if I have to make a positive, it is cheap. It's very cheap. I mean, you're gonna pay for it one way or the other, but I'm gonna give that negative 12 crabs.
Those are angry crabs.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, I'm feeling much better already. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you for watching. And may God have mercy on your souls.
Wow. Poor Ken.
Wow. Wow. You really took one for the team with that one.
I know. What a review.
Oh,
Yay! There he is. No one with a couch that fierce deserves what you
Look
got.
at that. Ken Treadway. What is that? Mud?
Standing ovation.
Ken.
Red wine.
Oh,
Classy.
No wonder
Hey,
you were
Ken.
throwing up. No wonder you were throwing up drinking that red wine. Ken, I cannot help it if you do not have the proper beautiful taste buds like Harold Dufresne.
You have burned them things up, brother.
Now, why would you say that? It's water. Why would you think that it would make you? Do you throw up when you drink water?
No, not good water. Keith,
Ken, you disappoint me. No, actually, that was funny. But anyway, you do disappoint me.
I'm your favorite producer.
Oh, I know you're our favorite producer. No wonder it was all mad. No wonder we weren't getting a good production job tonight. You were in the toilet throwing up. But anyway.
I'll be honest with you. I still got the Keystone Blight trots.
Oh no.
Well, I'll
That's
let you know. I'll let you know. In New Orleans, Louisiana, Ken Treadway put down 2 of them Keystones, and I did not see him running to the restroom.
Really?
I think
believe it was 2.
the look on his face.
Maybe it was 1, but it was 1 of them. I know 1 at least.
He was just being polite.
Right, yeah.
Exactly. Thank you, Ramona. You know I'm a nice person.
Yeah. Whenever I offered him that beer in the lobby, I said, "Oh, you would like a Keystone?" He was like, "Oh yeah, thank you, Harold. I do appreciate it." And you know what he told me? He said, "I secretly love Keystone."
Oh,
There's something like
incriminating.
No, he did not say that. I'll be honest. I can't lie. He did not say that. He made a face. He pretended
thank
like
you
it
for
was
having me on.
all right.
Wait. I have a request. Since we have a group here, and it's this woman's birthday.
Happy birthday!
We do. I got a cake. Can we sing happy birthday?
Yeah.
If you want to. Oh, you want to? Okay.
What?
I don't know if we're really ready for Ken's golden pipes.
Hold on.
Ready?
Is anyone going to be able to get any of us over peaky?
It's gonna be tough.
And don't make Ken sing the high notes because he still has the Keystone squirts, and if he sings that high note, it might he might have to exert that abdomen, and it might just come out. So we want to keep it low.
Y'all don't tell anyone. I had to wear Depends this whole week.
Oh man.
Oh wow!
At least you came prepared.
Yeah, but isn't that something you do for pleasure? It wasn't because of the Keystone. Isn't that something you just do for pleasure?
No. No, that's a nice cotton diaper, not a disposable.
Okay.
A man of class.
That's class. All right, where's Angela with the birthday cake? All right. Let's everybody ready?
Here we go.
1 second. All right.
Okay.
Start it, Harold.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. A happy Keystone birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Teresa.
Happy birthday to me.
Wow, thank you, Ken.
Thank you so much, Ken.
I know.
Expect a rebuttal video pretty soon. What do you suggest I drink? Windex or some pumpkin spice that you like, beer that you like.
You want a nice pumpkin imperial stout?
Well, I'll be looking for. I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay $19 for a beer. Sorry, I'll stick with my Keystone. Ken, thank you, and my condolences for having no McRibs this November. Sorry.
The news broken, my friend. McRib, them, it's happening.
Oh, we'll see. It hasn't happened yet. Yeah, no one knows that.
If it's happening, then Blaze is going to be at a lot of McDonald's with that baseball bat. So, Ken, thank you so much, my man. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for doing a good job producing too. You do a good job.
Thank you.
I am the best.
Yeah,
he is the best.
You are the best producer. You have the worst taste in beer, but you are the best producer. Adios.
And I would just like to apologize, especially to Allison for what a nightmare that rendition of Happy Birthday must have just been with how off time I'm sure we all were with each other.
Poor Allison. Perry's not gonna be doing any
Just
artwork for this show.
Yeah, either put it on mute, take the headphones out. I'm sorry.
Happy birthday, Mother Teresa. I hope you enjoyed your cake. I hope you had a great day. And I will leave you a message. I did not. I wasn't on Facebook hardly at all today, so I did not get to write you. But I did leave Mother Teresa did have a beautiful picture of a moon last night, and I said, when the moon hits you eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore,
That's amore. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
And every once in a while, I'll make a funny comment on Mother Teresa to try and make her laugh. So.
All
right. All right. Well, we got two things. Hopefully, you're too kind, Allison. You're very kind. You're very kind. And Buzz Bomb, I really do appreciate that video. That was fantastic. We're gonna put that up on social media.
It didn't help that he left it sitting out. There could be like beer worms in there. Who knows what happened?
I mean, you leave a beer hanging out for 30 minutes before you drink. What do you expect?
Uncovered, just
it grows mold.
Yeah.
30 minutes.
That's not fresh.
Right.
Yeah.
It says right in the can. Do not leave.
Consume immediately. That's why it's so cheap.
And nothing against Ken, but how do we know how he does his dishes? How do we know they get sick from that beer, that pumpkin spice beer stout he had put in there before that? We don't know the
right
trace
just a
elements.
Quick rinse, and then there was some bacteria.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I was riding my bicycle today. Bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. Anyway, I had a little accident. I fell down. On my bike. I'm okay. They have a few cuts and bruises, but
I was gonna message you to make sure you were okay, and I didn't because I was like, you know what? I'm sure he's gonna say whatever reason he was off today.
Well, I was busy, but I was riding my bike with my wife, and my daughter and I was riding their golf cart, and I usually just keep on pedaling, but they stopped. I was stopping to talk to my daughter and all, and I tried to turn around, and I lost my footing, and boom, I fell down. It wasn't because I was riding; it was just lost balance whenever I was turning around on trying to do it. I just got bruised up a little bit on my wrist, elbow. My butt hurts because I landed on my butt, and I have a nice, not knot, but it's a little knot on my knee, a little blood.
Oh shit! Oh, it's bruised. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but it's okay. That'll do for anything. Okay, but that teaches me a lesson. I will buy me a bicycle helmet because I could have landed on my head and hurt myself.
That's scary.
Lesson learned.
Yeah.
They'll buy me a bike. I don't like wearing them, but I'm gonna, messes up my hair.
You can get the one that has like a little mohawk on it that they like make for kids. I bet you could get one with Mr. Muscle's hair with rubber.
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. I might have to look into that. Yeah, so I don't know, but everything's good. Everything's good. We're all good. I have a contribution real fast. I promised we'd do this on the show. Oh man, we got to do something else too. You see? I tell you what, we're gonna do. We're gonna do a Shayna review on Wednesday night. We're gonna hold it up because after Shayna does this review, we're gonna want to talk a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just wait. Let's talk about something that was given to us. You want to do that?
Yeah.
We got them ready over here.
Okay, let me just get mine ready. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to get my.
You should do the one. I'm not gonna lie thing. You should put it right there too. I'm not gonna lie.
What's Harold say?
What's going on?
What's going on over there?
Tap. Oh,
Tap, tapping.
cozy.
All right. So, look, if anybody doesn't know, Wednesday, I think Clovis is not having a show. So, we're going to come on, I think, at 9 p.m. Central. That's good, everybody. You give us a little time.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're going to do Shayna Review on Wednesday. So, we all got a package in. I got mine Friday, and I think everybody else got theirs in yesterday. Yeah. And we group chatted, and we were going to wait to open it on the show, and we were all excited. We said, no, let's do it now. I can't wait. Oh, Gene said, I can't wait.
No, yeah, we were like, should we open it now or should we open it on the show? I said, can we just open them now? I want to open it.
Yeah. And then I was like, yes. Gene said, let's open them now. And I was like,
yeah, I'll be the one to say it. I'll break the seal. Let's do it.
I wanted y'all to get them too. Yeah. So
because I would have been crying now. I had a minute to process.
Yeah, I know. It was really beautiful. I don't know if y'all got the box too or a box that it came in. Or not.
We have it, but
we have it over on the shelf.
Yeah. So what we got, it was from Amy and Vance.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much. Hope they're still watching. Got some stickers. I don't know if y'all got the same thing.
Yeah.
A lot of good candy.
Oh yeah,
the good candy, the Milky Way, the
I already ate that already. It is gone.
Yeah,
gone. I love the Milky Way. That's one of my faves.
Yeah, I don't know if everybody else got one, but we got a card with a very, very, very beautifully written message, which I'm not going to read on the air. It's kind of personal, but it is very heartfelt, very beautiful. Like Ramona said, brought tears to my eyes reading it. Made me brought me so much joy reading this message.
Us too, man. Us too.
Yeah, it was very beautiful. Made me cry. And the most important thing, not that that's not important, but we all got something, and maybe we could all just show it all at one time.
Okay,
yeah.
3, 2.
Well, is everybody ready?
Everybody ready? Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Look at that.
Yay!
Look at that. I got a Mr. Muscles beautiful art that's been sitting on my desk.
Yeah, it's a sculpture.
Gene and Ramona.
Yeah, we got sculptures of Gene and Ramona, and they're made out of wine corks, right?
Wine corks.
And then there's like a metal cone kind of as the neck, and then I'm not sure what the heads are made out of. But yeah, it has our faces. Mine has a black headband on and short hair. Ramona's has her black hat and blue and pink hair and her pink bow, and a big feathers. Really cute.
You know, the dress
and dangly arms and legs. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're incredible. Really, so incredible.
That is amazing. Yes, Aaron, you got a beautiful, and look at that earring that Aaron has.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
When we were in New Orleans, I gave Amy the other bone earring, so she has the other half to my.
Wow.
They totally got my butt down on this too. So.
Yeah.
That is your butt. All right.
Me too.
Look at that hair. That hair looks very, very nice.
Yeah.
I know. Look at that hair.
Yeah, the curly hair. Yeah, you have the curly.
Show me the face again.
Look at that face.
And the mustache. They got the mustache.
That's perfect.
And I love that Erin has the big pink feathery for her body. And both Erin and Ramona have that the pearls.
Yeah,
on the hanger.
Yeah,
really cute.
Cute.
Awesome. And then Mr. Muscles, he has the black headband with the hair. Of course, the mask.
Hey Harold, I'm sorry you didn't get yours.
What's that?
Well, no, you just got the special. You didn't get a Harold. You got the special Mr. Muscles edition.
You kidding me, Mr. Muscles? That's my dream come true to have a little Mr. Muscles on the side of me right here.
Go on closer, Harold.
I put Mr. Muscles. Oh, you should have seen what Mr. Muscles said when
Yeah, look at those lips.
You should have heard what Mr. Muscles says. Oh, Harold Duraney. I love that. That's so beautiful. That's what Mr. Muscle says. Oh, Blaze. I ain't gonna show Blaze this. Blaze is gonna be. He might hit this with a baseball bat. You know, he's gonna be jealous. But
Right.
I love Amy. Amy and Amy. We love it so much. We were all opening this up last night. Yes. Thank you so much. It's sitting right here next to my motivation sign right here. It sits perfectly, watching over me. Also,
yes,
no, pickle taffy.
That's right,
pickle taffy. Nobody better have tried this yet.
Nope, not yet.
Oh.
All right,
I might have to just try it, even though I don't like.
You're gonna take a bite, and Mother Teresa will too.
Okay.
If you know what's good for you, you're gonna try it out.
Okay, Harold.
Amy Chambers went through a lot of trouble getting this, and you're gonna try it out.
Thank you so much, Amy.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like Ken on the toilet earlier.
I am very curious about this pickle taffy. I am opening mine up, and smells like taffy. Doesn't smell like pickle, but Amy said these are very popular, or they sell out fast or something. So
Taffy Town. Shout out Taffy Town.
All right, I'm gonna break me a piece. I'm not gonna take a bite. I'm gonna break it off. That way we could that way I can come back to it. I don't want to put my germs all over it. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Taffy-licious.
Here we go.
I can't.
Just stop it.
It's like
it's pickly.
It's way more subtle. Like it's a lot. I don't know. It's good. I don't like pickle stuff usually.
Me
but this
too.
is actually really good.
It's very subtle. It doesn't overpower you with the pickle. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what kind of pickle it even tastes like. I could tell. It tastes like a Van Houten pickle in a bag.
Man, that makes sense.
Wow.
Very exact same. I'm a pickle man.
I was just literally going to say that's a pickle man, and then you said it first. Oh, you're funny. You are a pickle man.
Wow, those are good.
They are very good.
And Amy, let me tell you this. It's better than when Harold sent us those pickle popsicles, girl. Much more subtle depth of flavor than
that was just frozen pickle juice.
Oh wow, they were so salty. I couldn't believe it. I thought there was a little lime in there. Like
this is delicious. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah,
it really is. I'm not just saying that. It is like real good saltwater taffy. Mm-hmm. This is very, very good. I know Angelo. The problem with Angelo, he does not like the consistency of taffy.
I totally get it.
Angelo. Yeah. I've been being dramatic. I didn't even notice your pained face.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Aaron, what's your opinion?
I think it's good.
I think it's good too.
Oh my!
Mother Teresa.
I know, me too.
Mother Teresa.
I can taste the. It's kind of tangy, but then I can taste the faint pickle. Very faint.
It's not overpowering.
It's
not
really
overpowering.
Very faint.
Usually, whenever you eat like a pickle candy or something, it's like
strong.
It's like too strong. It's like right.
Well, because they're like trying to shock you. This one, they're actually trying to make
do
good.
A blend. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it really is good.
It was good.
I'm shocked. So good.
Me too.
When I saw it, I was like, "Oh, I'm interested, but I don't think I'm gonna like it." But it really is good.
It really is. It's very good. No wonder they sell out fast over there.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff, thank you. Have a good week too.
Jeff.
My favorite taffy is orange taffy. Oh, I love it.
Oh yeah,
I adore it.
I love orange. I love saltwater. The only problem with me, like everybody else, probably taffy. Especially like saltwater taffy, it just gets stuck to your teeth, and you don't want to be pulling out your fillings and all that.
Totally.
You know, you got to be careful. That's why I don't chew it too much. I kind of more just like either like a sweet tart or something, and just kind of suck on it. Yeah, very good, Amy. We appreciate.
Yes, thank you.
Anybody want to send us gifts? Come on ahead. Just ask me their address. I'll give it to you.
Yes.
And I did get another.
It's so a lot. Like, I mean, I can't even tell you when I saw these, how much it means and how really beautiful it is. Like, I mean, thank you so much.
Yes. Yes. And honestly, I like I said, it's a very beautiful gesture and a gift. And whenever I read the message in here, I really do appreciate it. It's very good. And I put this on my refrigerator. I just want to take it down. It's on my refrigerator. I put it up with a magnet. And that way I want people to come, hey, what's this? And I want to open it like my daughter and I want to read it. And I think it, I'm proud of it. And we love our viewers and we appreciate every single one of y'all. Even Ken Treadway making a video for us. I do, and Shayna has a video for us. We just didn't have time with Bad Mary coming over. Wednesday we will be early. We're going to take Columbus's spot. Columbus said, "I don't want that spot on this Wednesday." I said, "Well, we'll take it." So yes. Thank you so much, Amy. We love you.
We are in taffy country,
yeah. So we're gonna come on. I don't know. We did talk about it. We came on at 8:30. Maybe to be consistent, maybe we need to come on at 8:30. But 8:30 is a little bit early for me.
I think we should just do it at Columbus time.
Columbus time.
Yeah.
Columbus time. We're taking this time slot. We're not going to come on early. It's Columbus time.
Yeah, just come on. It's an even makes sense. Everyone knows it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So if you're looking for something to watch on a Wednesday night, go to see Columbus. He's not on. He'll be on Friday night, and we're going to come on Wednesday night.
Oh yeah, I won't be here Wednesday, guys. So.
Oh, that's true.
Hello.
Where are you going to be? Oh yeah.
Yeah, he said that.
I got that show. I'm gonna go see Queens of the Stone Age.
We understand. You don't like us no more. That's okay, Angelo. Go see your Queen of the Stone Age. I hope Fred Flintstone's over there. And Barney Rubble. I know you like to hang out with Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble,
Yabba dabba doo.
Thank you.
Angelo said that. I pulled the Angelo. Never heard of him. Oh, I'm not lying. I never heard of him.
That's fine.
I could tell. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I know you've heard their name before.
I heard their name before. I just never heard their music. Somebody made a Mr. Muscles cameo request. He did it. It's kind of weird though. But he did it. There's a song they wanted him to sing. I never heard it before. Hey, there's your crawfish. Arkansas, Alabama. I love my ma and pa. Home. I don't know how it went. My Kinsey and all knew it, and my granddaughters knew the song.
Oh, I wonder if it's like a TikTok song. I wonder if it's
no. It sounds like it's a weird song. I don't know. I guess it would be a country.
Yeah, I'll have to go.
I don't know. I'll play it after the show. I don't want to play it on the show. Maybe I'll play it on the after show and just see if y'all heard it before. But Mr. Muscles did 2 cameos this weekend. Congratulations to Mr. Muscles.
Congratulations, Mr. Muscles.
Yeah, I can't show both of them because
make your money.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, making that Mr. Muscle. I'm making Mr. Muscle's making that big money.
You take your cut.
Isn't he using your phone?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, you got
in my house.
You need to take your merch tax.
Yeah, why don't he do? You know what? Why don't Mr. Muscles do stuff at his house? Why he always comes to my house to do stuff?
His place is a wreck. He can't be filming videos.
Yeah, Mrs. Muscles don't let him.
Yeah, I mean, not to judge, but you say he's kind of hoarder-ish over there. Like it's a little crowded over there.
That's why. That's why.
Easier at your place,
Oh my goodness, Amy!
His place is
please. If you want to make rib taffy, all we have to do is taste like barbecue sauce. That's what it makes.
Yeah, definitely.
One dab will do you.
Yeah, one little dab. Just put some of that. It's pickle. We already have the pickle right here. Just dip that pickle taffy in barbecue sauce, and there you go. You got a McRib, and put a slice of onion on top. You got it, McRib taffy.
Onion taffy.
Onion. Oh, you're going for a second. Ooh.
Yeah. Get some Thousand Island.
Why
taffy.
am I doing that? Oh,
they like to.
Wow.
Really?
Gene,
that was no joke.
What else am I? I'm not gonna break it up. I know I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
Oh, well, you could have shared with Ramona.
I don't really want it.
I was gonna say she don't want it.
It's good, but I'm not like with it like that.
Yeah.
I like a one sweet thing. I got the vanilla ice cream in the freezer. That's my sweet.
Oh, this would be good with the vanilla ice cream.
What was it? The plain girl.
Oh,
that is
Hey, I like what I like. That's it.
Yeah. All right, Kenny. Yeah, we're wrapping it up too. Hey, look, I'm going to tell y'all something. Mrs. Dufresne, last week. Have y'all ever heard of Dollar General penny items?
Yeah, dude, I was just looking this up. Oh, I'm excited to hear about this.
Oh,
I'll tell y'all Wednesday. She comes back. I took a nap Tuesday. Tuesday penny item. And so we've been looking. Every time stop over here, and she does find some penny items. She found, a few things, some juices and whatnot.
Anything good, anything useful.
Well, this Tuesday she comes back. I see you come back. I go. She had ice cream. Pints of ice cream. That's in the freezer. Maybe I'll go get one. I can show you. A penny. She had about 30.
Wow.
30 pints of ice cream that she paid 30 cents for. She loves these penny items. She loves these penny items. She goes, she knows the UPC. She goes looking. They're hard to get. They're hard to, but if you get the right one, if you get the right thing,
you gotta scan it, right?
Yeah. She scanned. The secret, she said, if you scan it and like it says, you got to go to the register to check the price. That means it's going to register as a penny.
Yeah, if it says like no price, if it's like
yeah. So
I literally was just watching a TikTok about this a little earlier.
So Carolyn's really into the. Let me go. Hold on one second.
Oh, he's going to get some ice cream. Sometimes the way he puts his headphones down, it sounds like he just runs away from the table and they fall out of his ears. Every time.
Just scurries away. Benny Hill fast runs away.
Yeah. Exactly.
I know.
You see? Oh, I heard something back there. A bowling alley.
It could sound like could be.
So I don't eat the ice cream, but we gave a bunch away to the neighbors. We gave some to my daughter and all that. Oh, my
big
it's
thing.
Edie's. Is that Edie's?
Yeah.
That's quality ice cream.
And they have one. It's chocolate. They have vanilla. They have mocha, colot, whatever they are. The mocha, whatever it is.
Mocha. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, this one.
Oh,
Oreo.
Oh, these are. Look at that.
A penny. A penny.
Yeah.
What? A penny.
Yeah, that ain't like Barbara's ice cream.
No, this
right.
is
name brands.
1.5. Very much so. And and every store had them this time whenever she went, and she just,
she just stocked up.
Yeah, so it's my grandson's birthday coming up. My 1-year-old, he's turning 1, and my wife brought a bunch of ice cream to my daughter's house for the party that they're gonna have in a couple of weeks. So a penny. You just got to look, and I guess it's I guess you just got to look. I didn't believe her whenever she said she would find stuff up penny, but she's been finding it, and more power to her. One more thing, and we're gonna go. Shout out, congratulations to my granddaughter.
Hey.
We bought her a vehicle.
Oh, is it a chopper?
It's a used vehicle. It's an Infinity 2000. It's a used vehicle, but Gene saw the pictures. It's a very nice vehicle. It belonged to my neighbor. Yeah, it belonged to my neighbor, and so she's gonna be driving. Oh God.
Oh.
I said,
I love it.
Yeah, I said,
I'm touched.
I said, don't use me as an example as a driver. Do a better job than me, please. I'm not a good role model. I'm on the phone. I'm tagging. I'm doing this.
Don't do it.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do it.
Don't wreck.
Your next could be your last.
Don't be looking.
Phones
Don't,
down and dry.
yeah, don't be looking at your Spotify list and figuring out what song you're gonna play next. All right, don't do it. All right. But yeah, but she's. I'm gonna. I'm not gonna put a picture, but she does have one, and congratulations, sir. And,
Yeah.
Yay!
That's an exciting milestone.
It is.
Yeah. It was reasonably priced too. I was shocked. And for the condition it's in, it's better than my first car. And my daughter even said, "Man, they did buy me a good car like this whenever they did buy me."
Yeah, well, you didn't have a good deal like that either.
Yeah, 100%. It's all about the deal.
It was just like a happenstance thing.
Yeah, it was. It was. My wife found it. That they were selling it, and it was her idea. So, her idea, my wallet. Her idea. And Ken wonders why I drink Keystone. Ken wonders why I drink Keystone.
Kenzie's worth it.
Yeah.
You know? Yes.
Yeah. And we found reasonable insurance for it too. Her mom's gonna pay the insurance, but I said if your mom don't pay, you're gonna have to go get a job and pay the insurance. But it was reasonable enough that she could pay it, so it's all good. All right, so that's the end of my weekend, and Amanda and Mike, thank y'all so much for coming on, Amanda and Mike. We do appreciate y'all coming on. I had another message. We love you guys. Thanks again. We love your show.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, thanks again. We love your show. Thank you, Amanda and Mike. Wednesday night, we are going to be in Clownvis' spot. We're going to have a good night. Wednesday night, we're going to show Shayna. We're going to do it first, right off the bat. We're going to show a Shayna's review right off the bat. And then we'll have another fun show. I might have a new video show, a love song.
I'll report live too, folks.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have a live report from Angela. And I might even do a counter video from Ken and do a love song to my Keystone.
Oh.
And I'll make sure to mention Ken Treadway in that love song. It's just like the first love song I had for my Keystone. All right.
He's just Ken.
My eyes. All right.
You're gonna give it away twice?
Give it away twice. Got my sunglasses on. I'm going to ride my bike, and after I get off the show tonight. And good night, everybody.
You can't stop doing the fingers when you put the sunglasses.
I know.
You just can't hold it in.
That's my thing.
Oh, you're so cool.
It is. It's like one It's like one fluid movement. You know, it's like
it is.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just.
If I do this, look. If I do this, I can't do it.
No, your hands just fall.
Yeah. Now watch if I do this.
Yep.
Yeah. See,
slides right off.
It's just natural. Natural. Watch this.
Smooth. Oh.
And your lip went all weird.
I know. It's because of this. It's because of this.
I
gotta flip it. Look, I gotta flip it, and now my hands are out of shape. You see, it's not.
Throws it off. Yeah.
This goes on smooth.
Yeah.
There it is. Yep. Yeah.
No flipping there. That is it. All right, King. Good night. We went on too long. See you later. See you on Wednesday. Angelo, have a good time at the fair. I mean, at the dance. I mean, at the concert. And say hello. Say hello to. I'm looking, and one dance video coming your way tonight. All right, I'll be on the lookout. Oh yeah. Last chance. Let's cut off the submissions on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday's the last day for submissions. We have a lot of good entries for the dance.
Yeah.
I'll put up the video again one more time. We're going to do Wednesday night as our cutoff night because we got to start working on this song. I got to change a few lyrics. I got to write them down. Jean has to start working on the video, give her time to do the video and all that. That's all going to take time. So let's cut off the submissions on Wednesday.
Okay.
Sounds good. Okay.
All right.
I wish I had my sunglasses on. So
Do it.
Yeah. I can't. I'm not going to do it. All right.
Yes,
Look, I'm addicted to finger pointing. If I start putting on my glasses and do finger pointing, we'll be here all night.
It's,
all right,
it's too much. Yeah, we can't.
Nice hair, nice crawfish in your hair. You never put crawfish in your hair. That's one thing you don't do. You're never gonna get that smell.
You
out.
haven't.
Yeah, you're never gonna get the smell out.
I wouldn't ever do that with a live crawfish.
Yeah. But believe me, I've done it many a times, and it does not come out.
Would you ham?
Just doesn't work out. All right. Sometimes you go jump in that crawfish and just you love them so much you just want to jump in the cooler with the crawfish and just and believe me, it don't work out.
Harold the human crawfish.
Yeah. And all right, gang. Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. on the West Coast, and 8 p.m. and wherever else you at. So we'll see how all Angelo and Joy, Fred Flintstone, and Barney Rubble. Ramona,
Happy birthday, mommy.
Yes, happy birthday,
Yes,
Mother
happy
Teresa.
birthday.
Ramona, you look like a Egyptian queen.
Wow,
I wanted to get it censored.
It's like a clown. I'm not a clown. It's like a crown. It's like a
crown.
Like a Vegas showgirl.
Oh, I can definitely see that.
Crawfish dance.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, better analogy than what I came up with. Yeah. All right. Good night, gang. Fun show. Happy birthday, Mother Teresa.
Thank you.
I was gonna say Happy Mother's Day, Mother Teresa, but it's Happy Birthday, Mother Teresa.
Happy Mother's birthday.
I hope you enjoyed the song. Good night, Frankie Valley. Good night, Amanda, right there, and good night, Grandpa.
Good night, Grandpa.
Take us home. Shut me up.
It's going to be that time of the night when we gather to chat all night. Come and join us and see what we got. Having fun and doing it, cool shots. Watch your video, laugh, blah, blah. Well, join us and then care shall be forgot. It's the after show chat with everywhere Harold and the world can you see. It's the after show chat. We'll have some fun. Games going on. We don't know what else to sing about. So hurry and the clock is ticking and time to start the show. What time it is, we just don't